This is SCP Radio Network, coming to you live from Skylab Studios. Up next is the Super Tejano Friday Show with your host, DJ Fluffy.
Este es el Diva Takeover, todos lo quieren escuchar, porque tocan la música leve y se ponen todos a bailar. It's a Diva Takeover with DJ Mickey DNCC. Miles y miles de gente la escuchan y nadie les puede ganar. Están en SCP Radio, estación internacional. Si quieren lo mejor, no se vaya lejos. Aquí está el Diva Takeover.
You're watching SCP TV.
Pensabas que me fue alejando con mis pensamientos. Estabas muy mal porque me fui hallando algo muy perfecto. Todas tus heridas fueron demasiado fuertes. Mi mundo cambiado, pero sigo poco así fácilmente. Alejando con mis pensamientos. Estabas muy mal porque me fui hallando algo muy perfecto. Todas tus heridas fueron demasiado fuertes. Mi mundo cambiado, pero sigo poco así fácilmente. Dale tu amor, hazlo mejor, ofrécele todo lo que quieras de todas las estrellas. Sabes jugar con sentimientos nuevos, eres de las buenas. Controlas su mundo, entregas todo lo que como él dice. Dale tu amor, dale lo peor de ti. Y sabes ganarte todo lo que quieras, chiquita. Sobre todas las estrellas, sabes jugar con sentimientos nuevos, eres de las buenas. Controlas su mundo, entregas todo lo que como él dice. Dale tu amor, dale lo peor de ti.
Que sepas cuando te vi, mi corazón ya no pidió más. Si este día estoy pensando, quiero que sepas que pienso en ti. Ay, mi amorcito, sueño de besos. Ay, mi amorcito, sueño de ti. Porque eres lindo, eres hermoso. no hay nadie más. Muchacho, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿De dónde vienes y a dónde vas? Quiero que sepas cuando te vi, mi corazón ya no pidió más. Si este día estoy pensando, quiero que sepas que pienso en ti. Ay, mi amorcito, sueño de besos. Ay, mi amorcito, sueño de ti. Porque eres lindo, eres hermoso, eres bonito, eres precioso, y para mí no hay nadie más. Porque eres lindo, eres hermoso, eres bonito, eres precioso, y para mí no hay nadie más.
Me gustan tus ojitos, me gusta hasta tu piel, me gusta tu mirada, me hace enloquecer. Me gusta tu presencia, me gusta tu calor, me gusta cómo pegas derechito al corazón. Me gusta tu cariño, me gusta tu sonrisa, me gusta mucho más, que siempre serás mía. Me gustas de verdad, me gustas todo, sí, me gustas toda, toda, y yo quiero más de ti. Me gusta, me gusta, me gusta de ti. Si tú no estás conmigo, yo no podré vivir. Me gusta, me gusta, me gusta tu amor. Tan pronto que te acercas, me lleno de emoción. Me gusta, me gusta, me gusta cómo estás. No te amo poquito, te amo mucho más. Me gusta, me gusta, me gusta todo el tiempo. Nomás dame tantito y todo te lo cuento. Me gustan tus ojitos, me gusta hasta tu piel, me gusta tu mirada, me hace enloquecer. Me gusta tu presencia, me gusta tu calor, me gusta cómo pegas derechito al corazón. Me gusta tu cariño, me gusta tu sonrisa, me gusta mucho más, que siempre serás mía. Me gustas de verdad, me gustas todo, sí, me gustas toda, toda, y yo quiero más de ti. Me gusta, me gusta, me gusta de ti. Si tú no estás conmigo, yo no podré vivir. Me gusta, me gusta, me gusta tu amor. Tan pronto que te acercas, me lleno de emoción. Me gusta, me gusta, me gusta cómo
pelo suelto, tu cuerpo irresistible es una hoguera, una quemazón que se siente el fuego de tu pasión. Me vuelves loco con tus movidas, estoy mareado, voy a enloquecer. Siento las vueltas, donde me agarro no sé qué hacer. Con cada empujón, con cada tiro, siento que en una tranza estoy. Hipnotizado con esas caderas, se mueven rico como un péndulo. A la izquierda y a la derecha, remolineando como un carrusel. Así perreando me vuelves loco hasta el amanecer. Oye, mira, siéntelo. Tic-toc, tic-toc. Suelto, tu cuerpo irresistible es una hoguera, una quemazón que se siente el fuego de tu pasión. Me vuelves loco con tus movidas, estoy mareado, voy a enloquecer. Siento las vueltas, donde me agarro no sé qué hacer. Muévelo, muévelo. Con cada empujón, con cada tiro, siento que en una tranza estoy. Hipnotizado con esas caderas, se mueven rico como un péndulo. A la izquierda y a la derecha, remolineando como un carrusel. Así perreando me vuelves loco hasta el amanecer. Muévelo rico, mami. Así. Siente el rico. ¡Vamos! ¡Ea! te juro que conmigo habrá felicidad. Tú eres la mujer, baby, toda mi vida y mi querer.
Te busqué en el infinito y en las huellas de tus labios, en uno de tus cigarrillos, esperando hasta el cansancio. Y tú me has echado al olvido y la suerte se me escapa en un suspiro. Y tú te me vas de las manos y la vida se me rompe en mil pedazos. Y yo lloro por ti, soñando que lo nuestro tiene algún remedio. Lloro por ti, es que no hay forma de olvidarme de tus besos. Lloro por ti, porque no dejo de pensar cuánto te quiero. Lloro por ti, lloro por ti. Mariposa ilusionada, con la luna reflejada en tu mirada. Me perdí en un laberinto, fui cautivo de tu amor, tu prisionero. Y tú has llenado al vacío un rincón donde tu boca fue mi alivio. Y tú te me vas de las manos y la vida se me rompe en mil pedazos. Y yo lloro por ti, soñando que lo nuestro tiene algún remedio. Lloro por ti, es que no hay forma de olvidarme de tus besos. Lloro por ti, porque no dejo de pensar cuánto te quiero. Lloro por ti. Es que no encuentro la salida, ni la forma de curar estas heridas. Y yo lloro por ti, soñando que lo nuestro tiene algún remedio. Lloro por ti, es que no hay forma de olvidarme de tus besos. Lloro por ti, porque no dejo de pensar cuánto te quiero. Lloro por ti, ay, lloro por ti, soñando que lo nuestro tiene algún remedio. Lloro por ti, es que no hay forma de olvidarme de tus besos.
Aquí estoy, como decías, a tus pies como querías. Y es que te amo tanto, tanto, que no te puedo olvidar. Aquí me tienes de No me olvides, no me olvides, no me olvides, porque te amo, te amo, te amo de verdad. No me olvides, no me olvides, no me olvides, pues sin ti mi vida se ha de terminar. Ya te pedí, vida mía, te rogué que me quisieras. ¿De qué otra forma te digo que no me dejes de amar? Te supliqué de rodillas que me quieras un poquito y verás que con el tiempo tú me lo agradecerás. Y no me olvides, no me olvides, no me olvides, porque te amo, te amo, te amo de verdad. No me olvides, no me olvides, no me olvides, pues sin ti mi vida se ha de terminar.
There we go, your boy DJ Fluffy, the king of the airways, here with the divas.
And I have to say it's Friday somewhere.
This Friday, yeah, we can tell it's Friday somewhere. You know. Las divas borrachas están tomando ya.
No, we're not. Look, we're barely getting started on the bottle.
Whatever.
Barely.
All right, quick shout out real quick to Patricia Varga. She said she couldn't make
Barbie
it.
chick.
That Barbie chick, hey, you were supposed to be.
She's sick.
She's sick.
I know she was supposed to be our private bartender, but it's okay because the red is always ready.
Yeah. You know, we got Miss Christina Guerrero also. She's tuning in.
Christina,
Mar
woo!
Lopez. Rudy and Rocha. She's with her whole family.
Yeah.
Raquel Reese. We're doing shots for y'all. He said they're doing shots for us right there. Jennifer Watts. Janika
Yes. Janet can too.
She's on there. What? Damn.
I got a hat for sale, $100.
Javier Cuellar, my brother, he's on there. Lisa Villegas, she's tuning in.
Hey, Lisa. Yep, Jennifer.
These are really all innocent ladies. Yeah, whatever.
We are.
Who said that?
Rudy.
Of course. Well, her name was Rudy, or it was Anna.
Probably both of them. They're probably they're always together. You know. So, but now we want to, thank our sponsors too. George Gonzalez from Party for You, Margarita Machine Reynolds.
Yes, thank you so much for the bottle last week. It was gone. We drank responsibly to the very last drop.
He's a cook-off right now.
But he could have brought one last week, so we're going to have one for
Right. See, he agrees with me. To the last drop. Responsibility.
Very responsible.
There you go. We're very responsible drinkers.
I even put it in the trash can.
We just added it to the box that's right there.
And of course, also to Mr. Luna, Golden Eagle Guns.
Yay! Saludos.
He said he might stop by today, but I don't know. That man's busy. He's always busy working. Miss Angie Martinez, also our tax lady.
Angie, woohoo!
Hey, tax season's around the corner. She's already started putting stuff on the page. You can get stuff ready. Make sure you have all your paperwork ready. Lined up. Over 30 years experience. She does my taxes, Mary Jane's taxes, Jimmy's taxes.
I'm scared to see my taxes this year. I took on a couple extra jobs.
I don't even want to do mine. They're going to take my check, whatever I give you.
I think they're going to take mine too.
prayers. Prayers out
for Jessica.
Yeah,
Jessica,
and of course, the Blanca Tacos, we want to send prayers out to our good friend Jessica You know, if I don't know if y'all seen it on Facebook, she's going to post a little stuff here, but you know, she's out. She's in the hospital. She's going to be in there for quite a bit. You know, sending prayers out to her. Get better, girl. Don't give up. You know, we need you back out here on the.
Miss you.
We need you back out here doing the tacos. You know, so get back over. You know, also pray out to Mr. Gill because he's holding down the fort while she's in the hospital. You know, so matter of fact, I think yesterday I actually they called me out and I went to go help them out. They had 3 events
On Wednesday.
Oh wow.
on Wednesday. So I did one event, he did one event, and then the other did another event. So you know, prayers for them. You know, hopefully she gets better pretty soon and she's back out doing her things. You know, and she's probably tuning in right now. She's tuning in from the hospital bed. She's tuning in. She's going in there. But we're going to get it out there right now. Maybe Mr. Gill will be talking. Once she gets out, we are going to have a benefit for her because they're going to need help because they don't have the insurance. Everything's being paid by cash, and medication and the treatment she's going to have is going to be kind of hard. So you know, we're gonna be having a benefit for them pretty soon. So y'all just keep in touch with that. We're going to be asking for donations for chicken and sausage and all that kind of stuff. And see who wants to help out with that. And then of course, Blue Chair people,
Blue Chair Bay Premium Rum.
Imagine if he drank.
Okay.
Tongue twister.
Typical Fluffy.
Yes.
I was waiting for that. That is
Imagine if
typical.
he drank.
Not even 5 minutes in.
He's
Not even 5
already-
minutes. Yeah.
he's bloopers.
Tongue twister.
Yes.
Blue Chair Bay
Yeah, there you
Premium
go.
Rum.
Yes, thank
And
you.
they're out at the Pasadena Road right now. They're all drinking and everything out there right now. You know, they're having a good time over there right now. And other than that, what else we got, girls? Besides y'all drinking and getting drunk.
Hey, but we're not drinking along.
It's
Look, the
almost-
guys are drinking
yes.
along with us.
It's almost Detroit time, so we're,
Yeah.
we're
That's
excited.
right. I know,
about
2
that.
weeks.
2 weeks.
Have you guys started packing yet?
No, of course
No.
not. Have
Okay.
You know, she'll,
No.
No.
she'll pack the night before we're about to leave. You know.
Yeah, maybe because I won't sleep because we're leaving at 5 in the morning, so we gotta be at the airport at 3:30, 3.
Yeah.
So we're not.
You gonna come to my
gonna
house
sleep.
or what?
We're gonna
Yes, I'm
sleep.
calling to your house. Yes.
So yeah, so we're not sleeping that night.
I am.
Why, you gonna drive the plane?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we'll be going to Detroit for the
Unveiling.
unveiling of the plaque for Los Primos
Yes.
out in Detroit, Michigan.
Did you see the LP or the?
Well, we have one.
We have one. Remember when it was released by Third Man Records?
Yeah, well,
Right.
that's what, but
It's
this
so
is the studio.
pretty. The blue.
Yeah, we have one that's for the studio, but we're gonna be going out.
I want my own.
We got invited to go out there since all this came about with the interview that we did
At Tejano Roots.
Tejano Roots, and from there it kicked off, and they invited us. So they said we're a big part of it, so they invited us to go out there, and so we said, hey, no problem, let's go. We're gonna go to Detroit.
It's so
and
exciting for them because they're already having the plaque, and
the-
they're
Yeah.
digging up where they're gonna place
Yeah.
it and everything. So I bet
Definitely.
you that's very exciting for
Yeah.
their family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's gonna be fun. We're looking forward to that. And then me and Mary Jane will be going down to the valley for the South Texas Conjunto.
Oh, I'm not going.
No,
Yeah.
you're not going.
The fuck? Oh, I'm sorry.
So the South Texas Conjunto Association, we're having our official meeting.
Yeah.
So in San Benito, at the birthplace of Conjunto, of course, at the Conjunto Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we'll be going out to that. That's what we got going on. And then today we got some guests in the studio. Who do we got today?
Yes. I thought we were going to tease it and then we were going to come back and
Oh, we're
introduce
gonna go
everybody.
through- yeah,
Well,
let's-
He already forgot the
No,
lineup.
I mean, we're already
yeah,
here. They're
yeah.
to sit down, so might as well.
Producer!
camera.
Producer!
They're on camera, but nobody knows who
Keep
they
it
are.
Your
on.
anyway.
DJ over here went off script. Oh, wait, we don't have a script.
Exactly. There ain't nothing script here. We go
You
by
see the teleprompter that's right there? We're supposed to read off of it.
we go by the
We
way.
don't do a
Hey, we just
script.
going on the move. Let's go.
We have Houston's official Houston Legends, Houston chapter.
Hey, welcome, guys. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's Houston Tejano Legends, isn't it?
Yes, but this is the official one. It's official.
Chapter 9.
Well, we're gonna talk about that. We gotta talk a lot of stuff about that. We
Ya
haven't been-
comenzó con chisme.
No, but introduce yourselves. Tell us who's here. What do we got? Who's in the studio with us?
I'm Pete Vela. I'm the vice president.
Okay.
Mike Ramirez, Jr., president.
Okay.
Sam Garcia, Sergeant at Arms. I keep everybody straight.
There
Oh,
you
yeah.
go. Somebody got to keep me straight.
The girls back there, they're also part of
Board
us. Back
members.
there. We are. Mary Garabee is not here.
Okay.
She's also on our board of directors. And Albert
Now-
Sanchez. And here the
If you want to sit down, you
These
can
are
put a
our
chair right here if you
backbone.
want to, you know.
And they're like,
And what are your names?
Connie.
Connie?
Connie.
Okay. Veronica Vela. Okay. All right. All right.
Awesome.
Well, we invited them out. They've been doing the show, so
Yes.
guys, tell us a little bit. What is Tejano Legends of Houston? What are y'all doing out there? What kind of?
Well, Tejano Legends is chapter 9. We have 13 chapters in the state of Texas.
Okay.
Rather, 13 chapters total. We have some in Michigan.
Yeah.
We have some in Arizona. We have chapters in California, and in the Valley, Corpus. And so we're blessed to have chapter 9.
Okay.
And we're
You guys can sit.
we're an organization that gives out recognition to the
Tejano Legends.
yeah. So that's basically what
Now, when did Tejano Legends start? Where did it originally initiate from?
it originally started in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Okay.
And with I think it was in 2018, something like that, maybe 2016, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
The original founders is Mr. Lalo Reina and Joel Silva.
Okay.
They're both from Corpus Christi, and these two individuals were the ones that originated the Tejano Legends Chapter 1.
Salud para Lalo, he's watching.
Okay.
And so then it just started growing. All the chapters. So we're at 13, and we're trying to find chapter 4 for Victoria, Texas. So
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if anybody is interested in picking up a chapter in Victoria, Texas, they can call us.
Now, how do you get a chapter? What are the steps to get a chapter? What do you have to do?
What are the requirements?
Well, the requirements is to have the heart to be in this or or rather in this field of music. We all have backgrounds in the music business. Pete's been around for a long time. I've been around for a while. And I'm also a board of director at the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame. I've been there for 11 years, and Sam also is a musician. So one of the requirements is just to have the heart for Tejano music and be knowledgeable, with background with music and that type of thing.
Okay. So if somebody wants to get that chapter, how can they contact y'all?
They would have to contact Lalo Reina in Corpus Christi.
Okay.
Or they can send us an email. Or they can send me an email and I'll direct them to Mr. Lalo Reina.
All right. Yeah. Well, now we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty. We're gonna stop all the rumors right here, right now.
First and foremost, we want to thank you guys for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Oh no, it's a pleasure to have you here.
This is my second time here, and last time we were here, it was really fun. I don't know if I should go into detail, but
hey, we got the video. It's all recorded.
It was like really fun.
All you have to do is go back on YouTube and put, Pete, and the whole video come up, right away,
Was he dancing on the table?
No,
Oh yeah, that pole.
YouTube deleted that.
He violated that pole.
Don't pay attention to Fluffy. They deleted that video.
How much money did you pay for it?
We had a couple of benefits to help that one. Now, thank you guys sincerely, the Nuestro Corazón from Houston Tejano Legends, the official here in Houston, and we really, really appreciate you guys for everything that you guys do in this industry. You guys are everywhere, man. So we want to be a part of y'all as well.
Well, we try to make all the events that they invite us to. Sometimes it's hard. We do have full-time jobs. Most of the time, you'll see Mary Jane. Mary Jane's the one that. Wonder Woman. That's one of the reasons when we asked Mary Jane to join our team was because we wanted to get out there, and us having full-time jobs is kind of hard to do this and do that, and then
Wait, I don't
well,
you don't have and a part-time
and then us being DJs, sometimes we have events that they invite us, we can't go because we have already gigs that we're playing. So We said, Mary Jane, you want to join us? You're going to be taking care of this. And
I don't remember that
first thing she asked me was, how much is it pay? Zero. So you take it or you leave it.
It pays love, that's all.
That's all it does.
It pays with liquor.
It pays with liquor.
In that case, we're in, Mike.
Yeah. No.
Can't get enough.
Yeah, we try to make, pretty much all the events that we get invited to, sometimes a little bit hard. Sometimes we just go for a few minutes here, a few minutes there, but at least we make our presence and let people know, hey, we're there support, or we're invited to the studio. Hey, you want to come to the studio and you can talk about your events and what you got going on and that kind of stuff. That's, that's what we do.
Woo, Tony!
Saludos, Tony.
Yeah, let them, in case it goes out, tell them to tune in to ACP Radio on the pages on there. That way you can,
he's listening.
Yeah, you get on the dude.
Saludos, Tony.
So, now, I know we got the Houston Tejano Legends Chapter 9. Everybody knows there is another Houston Tejano. So, what's going on with these, the two going on? Is it same organization or is it different organization or?
Well, the other Tejano Legends used to be a part of the Tejano Legends under the umbrella of the other chapters, 13 chapters.
Uh-huh.
So they were chapter 4, and things happened, and they decided to go on the separate ways.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when Lalo Reina decided to create chapter 9, the official. So this is the official Tejano Legends.
Okay.
So
those ones they're no longer part of the thing.
They're no longer under the umbrella of the chapter 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let's make one thing clear: we don't wish anybody bad.
Oh no.
We're all friends. We're all friends.
The reason I bring it up is people have been asking about it, and they're also asking about we got two. They're both on the same thing. We want to go to both of them, but it's kind of hard, So
we're not competing against them or anything. No, we're doing our own thing. We're recognizing the musician and they're also doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But we're not competing with them. They do what they want to do.
Yeah.
That's fine. But this is the official.
The official one. All right. So
and we're registered.
That's what I was gonna say.
So
yes.
proclamation.
Okay.
So
nice.
Definitely, that's what sets them apart. They are recognized by the state of Texas and the city. So you're not just getting an award. Here I am talking for you guys. But they are presented with a certificate and a little medallion, and when they trophy, and then when they tell you and they're announcing your name, they said from the state of Texas, So they are very few organizations will say that because they're not registered under the state, and they are.
Nice.
They are.
That's how we've been getting a really good responses at our events, and our last event there wasn't more chairs. Everything was sold out.
They're gonna need a bigger place. You're gonna need another place.
And then that's why we brought these, to show you guys.
Yes.
We do have these little pamphlets that we make with our sponsors in the back.
Nice.
Okay, and that also shows all of our inductees of that. It shows our directors.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then it shows, of course, our inductees on that day.
So are these the one coming up, or
this one was the latest
the
one?
last
This is the latest.
one.
Okay, the last one. Okay.
This was the last time.
Nice.
Which you guys know probably Margarito Flores.
Yes.
Margarito, he's the one that recorded with us. So La TV hit.
Yeah.
He was finally recognized.
Yeah. And then Mr. Tony Romo. Yeah, we don't know.
Tony Romo. There's a bunch of guys that have been overlooked over years. Over years, and you guys can look at this.
Now, how do people how do you consider the nominees? How do you go by the process of
Well,
considering the
usually
nominees?
what they do is they turn in a bio,
Okay.
and like that gives us the little history of what they, from the time they started, and from the time that they're up until now. And we also not only do we recognize the people that are still playing, but also too we're looking at people that have deceased, and those are the true pioneers.
Yes,
gone, but
Not forgotten.
they're
Not forgotten,
forgotten,
yeah.
Not with these organizations that we're trying to do there. In fact, I'm going to turn it over to Mike or Pink to say that this one of the deal, we got some big awards going out this Sunday with some very, very, people that are pioneers.
Yeah. Yeah, without them, they wouldn't have paved the way.
That's right.
But some musicals don't like to write biographies, and they're not that savvy writing anything, and
we
they don't
don't
feel,
know that.
and they feel like they have not accomplished anything, and then it's like, well, just give us a timeline,
Right.
and they're just like, well, I play with this band, this band, this band, this band. It's like, okay, well, you've contributed, and it's like, but they don't think that, it's for them. And so a lot of times they don't want to, and it's like you keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Like, just go.
Well, the reason we have that as well because Mike follows all that stuff. I think you keep a file, right?
Yes.
Of all the musicians, all the files we need them for this reason.
Right.
We put them in these little books, and not only somebody may not know, maybe a Michael Aguilar. Everybody knows Michael Aguilar, but somebody may not know Michael Aguilar.
Yeah.
Say, who's this guy? And then they start, I see where he's been. So it's educating to the people that, especially the young people that
Right.
and that can help. That may inspire somebody to say, man, I want to be like this guy.
Yeah.
Or somebody might be listening to Fluffy and say, I want to be a DJ like Fluffy, man. He's good at what he does. I want to be like Mary Jane. I want to be like you guys, man. It's just inspiring. And that's what we're trying to do as well. Just keep everything up and trying to make everybody happy.
What
at the
I
same
love
time
about your
recognized.
events it's a high school reunion. It is like a reunion because the last one I went to, Lynn was there, and then JC was there, and it's like I haven't seen these people since the 80s, 90s, and it was just like it was so great, and there was a couple of DJs that were with me at Kaguka and Super Tejano 108, and I had not seen in years. And here they come, and we're taking pictures. Like, oh my gosh!
Yeah, they come out of the woodwork, aren't they?
Yes, it's like a reunion, and it's so cool because these are people that inspired you, that motivated you, and they show up out of the blue just to see what's going on or to support their fellow musician or radio DJ or whatever. Yeah.
Now, is this a non-profit organization or okay?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
We're a non-profit organization. We don't get paid. We do have a lot of bills, because we have to pay for the awards and some other stuff that comes along with doing these events.
Yes.
And so, but we're busy, and this is every month.
Yeah.
We do it every month, and we're happy about it because we have a lot of work to do. There's so many musicians out there that haven't been recognized, and some are deceased. And this month, Sunday, on the 17th, we're going to honor what is it? Four people that used to play with Sonny Osuna.
Oh, also too, without
And they're called from the album Talk to Me, and they're the Villanueva brothers and Alfred Luna, and of course there's others that have passed away, and we're eventually going to get to them also. And so we're very excited about this event coming up. Yeah.
Now we can go ahead and announce what we're going to do on this weekend also.
Sunday.
On Sunday?
Yeah.
On Sunday we got John Barraza, guitar player.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Excellent guitar player. Great musician.
Yes.
Yes.
Humble as hell. If you've seen his, the John Barraza project,
Yes.
Yep.
he is. He plays so clean. It's just.
Yeah.
I think he recorded that with Fama.
Fama, and
A
then
lot of
Jerry
people.
Rodriguez and Mercedes.
He recorded Lágrimas de Alegría.
Yeah, so I mean, if you were around in the 80s, he played with a lot of bands. Yeah.
So he's going to be one of our inductees also. We also have Ruben Mendoza.
Yes. Yes.
Chamacos.
Yeah.
And who else? We
Another
have,
humble dude. That's another humble dude. That guy is just.
And we have
Big heart.
Rick Ortega. He used to be the sound man for La Mafia, Fama, Jennifer Peña, and
So on and so forth, man.
I mean,
So he's a sound guy, you said?
yes.
Yeah. So you don't not only do musicians, you also
Right.
do
We
other
also do
people
sound-
that are in
some
the industry.
people that sound man that have been in the business. Yeah. So they have to be in the music business at least 20 years
To qualify.
to qualify. Yes.
Yeah,
Consistent.
me and Ruben grew up together in the same little town, so we're both from Tejano City.
Oh,
So
Ruben.
we grew up together.
Ruben's awesome, man. I love good guy. Saludos, Ruben. If you're watching, if you're not, pues no sabemos.
Anda trabajando, FedEx driver. He's a FedEx driver. ¿No?
Yeah, no, I love that.
Now, if somebody wants to be part of the sponsors organizations, give out donate? How can they go about doing that?
Well, they can send us contact us through our website or rather our email
Or Facebook.
or we have a page, and or they can contact with one of us. Also, that'll be helpful. So being a sponsor is a great part of our organization, because these people sponsor us and keeps us going month after month.
Yeah.
You know, like I mentioned, we don't get paid. We don't get anything at all. So you know, we do raffles also.
Door prizes.
We give door prizes at the events also. So we stay pretty busy.
And a lot of this stuff we all donate ourselves.
Yeah.
So we do it from the heart. We don't, we don't. If we get sponsored, that's fine, but if there's if we're short somewhere, one of us comes to us.
No.
Make
Sounds
it
familiar.
Yeah. we do the same thing here.
Well,
Yeah, I was about to say, is there like a cover charge at the door,
No.
or is it free to get in?
Well, no.
Can they give a donation if they want to give a
for Mary
donation?
Jane this weekend, it's gonna be $25.
Hold on, 50. You know what? $100. She got it covered.
All right, that's something Mary Jane.
It's a donation.
That's a donation.
You come into the door, you want to donate.
Fine. If you don't,
That's
If
fine.
you don't,
Everybody's welcome.
everybody's welcome to join us and come in and enjoy the event.
Now, what are kids welcome? Like,
Yes.
Yes,
with the kids,
yeah,
are kids
it's a
welcome?
family.
It's a family
It's a
event.
family-oriented.
Yeah. That's nice. That's nice. Because a lot of places don't do that no more. They forget about the kids. Sometimes the kids want to go with the parents.
And also, and one of the good things about it is that we do it on Sundays, from 1 to 5.
Yeah.
You know, we don't do it at night because people have to go to work the next day. We start at 1 o'clock because some people go to church. So they
kind of work in between with everybody. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Or you could be like me, just take a longer lunch and show up and go back to work.
But the effort of this whole organization is put in the effort to it. It's something that when I asked to join the organization, I said sure, because this is something that a lot of people got overlooked.
Yeah.
And even though they're gone, but I think the families need to be recognized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The grandkids go, oh, that was my grandpa. Well, my dad, for one, I guess it's okay that my dad's going to be on it coming up in October.
Yeah.
My dad played with the Lloyd Pettis. My dad was a trumpet player.
Nice.
Played with Lloyd Pettis and some other,
And it's great for the younger generation because they feel good that they are related to this person that made an impact in the industry.
Exactly, and the thing is, like I said, there's a lot of musicians out there that, not to say that, I guess I want to say that, they got overlooked, but that's just what our organization wants to do, is bring them out, and, okay, they're gone, well, it doesn't matter, let's honor
Yeah.
the grandson, the
Yeah.
granddaughter, or,
Yeah,
the
definitely.
wife or whatever, however that's going to be, but working with Pete, Mike, this is just something that we do, and the next day, we put a lot of work into it, getting the stuff up and getting it down. It's hard work, and if you get up the next day and you say, man, it went good.
Yeah.
It's a good turnout.
We don't set up.
Everybody was happy.
We don't set up a little.
And we like the people that are coming in that just are the curiosity kills the
Yeah.
cat, because there's people that are coming in
Yeah, to
check
see
it out.
what's going on. Yeah. What? Exactly.
That's what we tell them. Come on in. You're welcome. And like I say,
Everybody's welcome.
Everybody's welcome. There is nothing that that you have to have a special ticket or whatever. It's come out and see us. The music, entertainment. It's we try to line it up and we try to get as much people as we can in there. It's just like a big.
Reunion.
Yeah.
I know my brother Dino's out there. I seen him come out there. I guess MCing.
Dino, yeah, we love Dino.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Who doesn't love Dino? Big old teddy bear.
Let's do some quick shout outs here. People watching live. Joe Villanueva, saludos Joe. The official D, which is his vocalist. Julio Vargas. I don't know who that guy is. The Galaxy Band, they'll be performing this weekend.
Saludos a Galaxy Band.
Saludos a Galaxy Band. They've been a
Galaxy
big help.
Band.
They've been a big help.
Yeah.
Big round of applause for Galaxy.
They're one of our sponsors.
Ruben Arismendes, excellent bass player. Saludos para Ruben and Zenaida, watching Zenaida. Mari from San Antonio. Saludos Mari and Danny. My cousin Susan is watching from Lubbock, Texas.
Happy birthday, Susan.
Happy birthday, Susan.
Happy birthday.
Jennifer, she's watching. Jennifer, I believe she's the wife that Las Sombras, one of Las Sombras keyboard players. Alfonso is a great guy. Saludos para Alfonso, yeah. Raymond Garcia, saludos Raymond. Carlos Delgado, saludos para Tony Guerrero. Camaradas, Tony says saludos everyone.
Hello, Tony.
Tony, hello.
Tony,
We
ya dormiste, Tony. Ya dormiste.
We need to get him back in the studio. He's been here. It's been a while since he's been here.
Oh man, that guy's got so much music.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
We had him in here twice. I think twice, 2 or 3 times already.
He's a great guy. Irene, and Christina Guerrero, which is
Yes.
sister.
Christina G Promotions.
Christina G Promotion. Rodrigo Hernandez, Joe Vela, my nephew from West Texas, in Monahans.
Happy birthday to Jojo.
Happy birthday, Joe, también.
Happy birthday.
Little birthdays?
Little birthday.
Mejor happy birthday para todos los de September, de una vez. Porque
Happy birthday. Cheers.
I ain't getting nothing from us. Salud para John Barrazas watching. Salud, John.
All right, John.
Congratulations, John.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, John. El domingo, we're going to celebrate big, John. The stage is yours, brother. Johnny Riojas is watching también. Ramon Lucio is watching.
Hey.
Woo. And Lalo's watching. Lalo
Nice.
Reyes.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
One of the founders. So saludos para todos ustedes. Thank you for tuning in. And I'm gonna act like Clubby. Thank you for tuning in for us.
Now we have a lady who tell us a little bit what y'all do in the organization. Besides keep these guys in check.
Yes.
We
do the raffles.
Uh-huh.
You go and purchase, wrap them up, and then take them
Take
over.
'em there.
And we have several big ones, men's bucket, bucket full of
Mhm.
men's things and purses, perfumes, things the ladies like. Yeah. Curling irons, that kind of stuff. And we put them all in big packages, and we get like 3 for $10. Everybody buys.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then when they get the prize, they're all happy.
Yeah,
Happy for them too.
Right.
So we keep doing that. That's what I do.
I don't know what the curling
So that kind of helps get money into organizations too.
Yeah, so
The
we
ladies
raffle that. And
are working behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah, we work.
They do all the decorations.
They
as well.
do
Yeah,
it
they do
all.
that.
They're
do
the
all that kind of stuff.
backbone.
they're on the back.
They're at the door.
We also set
All
up
right.
the tables and the chairs and the decorations. Yes. Make everything decent.
Did you hear that? They're doing the hard labor.
Yeah, we do the hard labor too.
That's what
They
we got
have the
y'all
harder
too.
work. They have to set up all the instruments.
I know, right? And
That's
the
usually
speakers.
what y'all do. Don't we set up the equipment? Y'all set up the tables and everything. So it's the same thing here.
Mary Jane says she sets up everything, bro. That's
Mary Jane just
No,
sets the
but they
table with
make
the
us
liquor.
work. We do work.
That's how she does. She does the table with the liquor.
It is.
You know?
We work after. We have to take down the tables and wrap them up and put them away and everything.
Yes.
They do like the heavy lifting, but all 3 of us go to work
Yeah.
after an event.
I just make sure the bar doesn't fall down or something.
Hey, well, you better make it super strong if Mary Jane can be the weekend porque she'll jump on top of it y toda la cosa.
And also too, they have it's gonna be at the Max Columbus on telephone.
On telephone?
What's the official address?
I think it's 520, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
520.
yeah, it's Casey Hall.
420.
420 Telephone Road.
It's right as you pass that school.
Austin High School.
Austin High School, right? Yeah.
Austin
Ahí
High School.
empieza el teléfono, ¿no?
Yeah, ahí comienza.
That's
Ya
where
comienza.
telephone road
Yeah.
started.
Yeah, and we also want to send a thank you to Lupe Velez. He's the managers from the Casey Hall.
Oh, nice.
Thank them for-
Well, I mean, from the looks of it, y'all probably have to find something bigger. I mean, because
It just seems
You
that
know, Yeah, we're growing. You
Yeah.
know, it's in these few months that we've been doing this. It's
well, I mean, it's good if you see that you're growing. That means you're doing something right.
Yeah.
So people like it. So I mean, people are coming and coming.
We also
So
have lots of bottles of Crown for
Yeah.
prices. We're doing something right.
yeah. So I mean,
Our raffles,
so you might have to
Operate
get might have to
raffles.
get something bigger. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Get something bigger.
Yes.
So hopefully, it keeps on getting bigger and bigger for y'all, and
thank you.
it keeps growing.
You guys are more than welcome. Y'all coming back?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we talking. Yeah, we're gonna start going after to events, and
We're gonna get
you
you
know,
a VIP.
we're gonna try and broadcast it or record it, and then we'll bring it back. We'll edit it, and we'll put on the show
edit
and
it.
that kind of stuff. It is once we get everything going, we'll go from there.
Oh, Ralph Cantu. Cantu, the TV guy. They're also there. They record all our.
Nice.
And They come out really good.
Yeah.
They come out really good. I'm really
Thanks to Rob
surprised.
too, yeah.
Yeah, then a big shout out and thank you to Rob Computer, man, for being there, man.
I said,
They blocked my whole view, bro. Hey, bro, get out. I said, hey, bro, I gotta run sound. Bro, is it okay if I stand right here?
Move our decorations. Move our decorations and
we also want to thank Isaac Rodriguez. He's our DJ.
Simmer Down.
Yeah, Simmer Down. Isaac, Simmer Down. He's one of our big sponsors also, and he has given us a lot of ideas also, and pretty soon hopefully he'll join our group as well. Yeah, he's with the Chicano. What is that Chicano?
Boulevard.
Chicano Boulevard. Yeah.
Okay.
he'll be a board member, hopefully.
A big shout out to Isaac.
Do you guys have like your monthly breakfast meetings or anything like that?
Well, not really. We're so busy with our setting up our events, working on the events, because as soon as we finish this one,
we're working on the next one.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we're already working on the next one.
Then we go to bed and we dream about it.
Once in a while, we'll do what we call a meet and greet, and that's when we go out to a restaurant.
Those are fun.
And that's another thing that everybody's welcome to come to our meet and greet.
The last one we had was at Manny's.
It was a Manny's, which is another sponsor of ours. Manny's Mexican Grill and seafood. Salud, Manny. I saw him today. Quiero más ceviche, cabrón.
So we're very excited. We're very excited about this upcoming event, and the next one. The next one's going to be on October 22nd, at the same place.
Okay. So we got one this Sunday coming up,
This Sunday.
and then the next one will be October 22nd.
So it's every third Sunday of the month?
Yes.
Okay.
But,
nice.
we try to keep it on the third Sundays. Sometimes, depending on what Casey Hall has available,
Right.
Or already booked, so we just kind of,
We're getting between there.
yeah.
Nice.
And I was going to say, I see your
How
merchandise.
about
Y'all
the-
sell
yeah.
merchandise?
We sell merchandise. We sell T-shirts, hats, and basically that's it.
Okay. And do y'all just do cash or y'all do credit card so people will know both? Okay.
Yeah.
Cash, credit card, layaway plan, payment plan.
Or payment.
Sale.
Or payment plan.
Nike shoes.
Florida.
We'll
Hey,
take
Afterpay.
might as well, hey,
All-Star cards.
might as well get Afterpay y toda la cosa de una vez. Payment,
No, just to keep Launda going, bro.
Well,
For the next guys, the next set of guys that deserve this award.
Well, if you ever need more hats made and more shirts done, we also do embroidery here. So,
You
do?
oh
That's
yeah,
good to know.
we do.
That's good
Yeah,
to know.
we started doing
Yes.
embroidery. So hats and shirts and towels, whatever you want embroidered, we started doing that. So
Sounds like another one of our sponsors.
maybe after we pay the machine off, maybe that machine was not cheap. What was it, bro? 15,000 something like that. 16,000.
Pocket change.
Pocket change.
Check my dress, it's short.
Yeah. And let me tell you sort of how we got that machine. The only reason we got the machine, my brother, he went to the Chinito right here on 45. He was gonna go get a hat made, one of our hats made, and he said my sister-in-law, she was giving us problems. I can't find it, and this and that. He sent them everything, the file and everything. I went to put on a hat, and he was having a problem with it. So he got mad. He said, forget that Chinito. I'm gonna buy the machine and I'm gonna do it myself. And that's how we got the machine. Yeah, but this is one of the hats that we make.
Hey, that's
So
nice.
who does
They
it?
even got it wrapped so you don't know fingers.
Actually, their daughter, him and their daughter.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Because it's in her
This
room.
is nice.
Because it's in her room.
Yeah, we do here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they live here in
Yeah.
the house. Yeah.
Nice hat.
So basically, all of our merchandise comes from our CEOs
Yeah.
because we make our
Yeah, but
we
we
make our
also
shirts.
do
Yeah, we make
vinyl
our
shirts if you want
yeah,
vinyl
Make
print.
everything. We try to
do
cut out the
stickers
middleman.
for the cars. The decals, all that kind of stuff. We do all that. We do all that. These custom things like that. He makes them too.
The coasters,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Any kind of woodwork too. He does it. So if
That's
you
the mastermind behind everything.
Nothing can happen to you, okay?
Yeah, we'll show you some. He got some pictures. We'll show you some more hats. You can see, but I mean, pretty much anything that you need made, embroidery, he can make it.
Can he make some money?
Can you make some money? He probably can.
Get
Yeah, he probably can. Get a big piece of Tejano.
Unos cuantos cienes,
All right, so y'all got an event this Sunday coming up.
Yes, sir.
Sunday,
And then
September 17th.
September 17th. All right.
Everybody's welcome.
Super excited too. I'm super excited.
Now, do you have food out there?
That's what I was gonna ask y'all. Sell food.
Okay.
Yeah, we have
Casey
the,
Hall
Casey
does.
Hall.
Casey Hall
yeah,
does
they,
okay.
they cook food or make food there.
Yeah, pero you know, salen de church y llegan con hambre y quieren comer y, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's 420 Telephone Road.
420 Telephone Road. Okay.
Telephone
Yeah.
Road.
Yeah, I think pretty much if you're from this area, you know where that Casey Hall is at.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I think the last time they had
there's been so many
carne
fish.
guisada,
There's been so many
right?
fish fries there.
Yes.
And events
Yeah,
there. You
the
know.
last time?
Yeah, the last time they had chicken strips. So yeah, I don't think
We
they
told
can
them
do
don't
that
do
Oh
that.
yeah, tell them tacos,
We're not
barbacoa,
children.
menudo,
That's right.
carne guisada.
Mexican food.
We don't want no chicken strips.
Oh,
A
no.
mí no me gusta pollo. I don't want no chicken nuggets. You know?
And that's what you brought to you.
Yeah, I brought chicken nuggets today.
We left the kids at home.
You know, the
Yeah.
kids-
That's
Yeah,
for
she
kids.
told him don't make no chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
It's for kids. I mean, chicken strips. They're for kids.
No, just you know, I mean, everybody's welcome this Sunday. We look forward to the event. I mean, Mike and Keith will be there early to get everything set up. It's nice if they let us set up the day before. It gives us more of it, but
Yeah.
it's going to be a tough one on Sunday. But we're gearing up for it. We're ready.
Because
Now, what about if you want some volunteers and people want to go volunteer help you out? How can they?
Yeah, well,
you know,
I mean, we welcome that.
Be there at 9 o'clock Sunday. 9 a.m.
420 Telephone Road.
That's what time we're gonna get there to set up.
Oh,
at
we
9
And
a.m.
we set up a pretty good size system. So I mean, lighting and everything. We just don't do just the system. No, we go all the way out. We're gonna do something. We do right.
Okay.
And these guys that
It's awesome.
these next well, every inductee is gonna. I want them to feel proud that they're doing this. You know, that they're getting on that stage knowing they're doing something. You know, that's what I take pride in. This is my sound system. You know, I take pride in that.
Oh, that's what I was squeaking the other day.
That's what it was, man.
It was your sound system. That's what it was.
You get a little feedback, but we found that word.
That's what it was. Okay, I was listening. You know, I can rent you some equipment, some good equipment if you want. You know,
Please, bro.
You know, and all power and everything. I can rent you the equipment if you need to. You know,
I just bought mine from Radio Shack.
Oh man, you got to close that deal. That's what you got.
Yeah.
Before they close.
Before they close.
No, that's how it is. You know, throughout the years, I got so much equipment, bro. I got so much stuff in my garage and in the house.
Yes.
You can start selling it.
Yeah.
If you're not using it, sell
Yeah, I don't have a living room.
it. You have a living room.
I don't
He
have
took
a
all
living
he took all your space. What you see, what you do when he's not there, you do a clean out sale.
Oh, we're talking about feedback.
And when he comes back, what happened? Look, honey, look what I got here.
Hey, bro, there's feedback.
Facebook Market.
He takes
Facebook
a
market.
picture so he knows where everything's
That's what you
at.
call fluffy feedback. That's what you call that right there, fluffy feedback. You had no Mary Jane to feed me, girl.
I'm trying to help make money.
Money talk.
And you know I've sponsored y'all before, and I will continue to sponsor you.
Well, we appreciate that. We appreciate that.
Besides Fluffy,
Yeah.
Fluffy.
No, we appreciate the opportunity because we've been speaking on the phone, and you know, we go help anyone that needs help, and we're passionate about the music and the organizations that really acknowledge and recognize the pioneers, the people that you know have made a way for us, you know, the pathways that you know contributed to the music industry. So for us to be part of this and being able to attend and to broadcast, it's going to be awesome.
Let them know if you're gonna start getting haters. If every time we go somewhere, the people hate on us, and they start hating on everywhere we go.
What are you talking about? They've already been
You know.
hated on.
Oh, okay, they already been okay. Join the club.
Ya pa' qué.
Puro haters de aquí, man. They can't see nobody do nothing porque se enojan.
What I love is to see those grown men up there on stage accepting their award and crying.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
They
Yes.
have so much joy.
Yeah.
They really
Wow,
They
no
do.
wonder
It's
it's raining.
What happened? Who's there?
Woo, the storm came
man!
Yeah.
Oh, Medino!
Hey, and we're talking about him. Yeah,
Look at that.
Hey, ya, Dino.
What's up, baby?
I was defending that they were saying que era bien malo, que no sirve. I said, hey, y'all leave my brother alone, man. Y'all leave my brother alone.
one good thing. Like JP Quintanilla says,
Sure,
it's good
it's
when they
not
talk
so
about you.
Right?
Bad or good, as long as they're talking about you.
Hey guys, Dino's in the house.
Yeah, Mr. Dino, Mr. Dino.
Mr. Dino and his lovely wife. Aquí están.
Hey, pero mira, he knew what to wear. He knew he was coming. He knew he was coming. Hey, you think you did, but we saw you being part. We got cameras outside. You got a TV. You know, they got
George is out there valet parking.
Yeah. He's at the cook-off. That's where he's at.
Wait, we had valet parking today?
Only for special guests.
Yeah, only for special guests. You're not special like me.
we were fighting over there too. They moved us over here.
Now look at that Dino aquí. Yeah, he does an excellent job, bro. Dino, hombre, olvídate, se acaba el mundo.
You know how hard it is to get this man in here. You know, we've been trying to get him for a long time. I think the last time he came was like 4 years ago.
Well, he only comes in when legends come in.
I know, right? And is that what it took to get the legends to get him in here?
That's what it took, bro.
I'm just here to support my brothers.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, Dino. Thank you
That's
for
what
the
it took. He's supporting his brother. But I run into him, well, if you would go out more often, you would run into him.
Oh, she's calling you out.
She's calling me out, huh?
Calling you out.
What's up?
Hardly at all.
There's something that Dino does when he takes over that microphone is like he'll give people a little background because he knows a bunch.
Oh yeah.
And then he'll go into a little background. People are like,
tell me who he doesn't know.
Hasta los moscas los conocen.
I know, that's why I love running into him. It's like you get educated on a lot of different things.
I thought my husband knew a lot of people, but yeah.
No, not as much as Dino.
Dino's been around.
Yes.
He's been in many years. A lot of bands, a lot of promoting and managing and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's why when I put I put a post on Facebook not too long ago, and Dino the volada right to say he's like, it is who it is, and everything right away.
Oh yeah.
With the Fandango, yeah. Back in 1996 was the video,
Oh, the video
yesterday. Yeah. The video at Cajebete Radio. I mean, the TV station.
So what did he win?
Huh?
There was no prize.
Free tacos for the rest of the year. That's what came to collect.
Hey, I'll take that, bro. I'll take that. Free tacos for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Sit down,
Dino, what did you do?
You stay.
What did you do to deserve that T-shirt, man? I've been trying to get one forever.
They were just all commenting on the picture with the
before this became a studio, I was able to get this shirt.
Before we were no one.
Yeah. And I said someday it's gonna be big. So yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Look what they've done.
Yeah, this studio has actually changed a whole lot. When we first started, we're next year will be our 10th anniversary. We're gonna have a get together. But when we first started here, actually it was a white table right here, and a white table right there with a computer there, and we would sit on the table right here. That's how it started.
And a margarita machine.
No walls, no nothing. It was just plain.
Well,
and then
we had walls.
Yeah, but yeah. So then we started fixing it little by little. Started growing, and
then they took our margarita machine.
And they took our margarita machine.
King now.
We got two big parties for you.
They took our margarita machine.
Hey, we got Tejano Legend San Antonio watching us.
All right.
Saludos. My brother Ligio.
Armando Diaz también.
Oh, sí, all right.
Armando Diaz, Mr. Manny Luna.
Henry. Rick Sudia.
Yes,
She's trying to hide.
Yeah, keep up the good work, Jose, in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see
No, gotta remember the blonde and then the brunette, right? And then the sunflower.
He's saving it for Sunday.
Saving it for
Sunday.
This is their show.
He wants to save his voice for Sunday.
I might, me, I don't hold back.
I know that's
what did I tell you the other day when y'all were in the air? I said, look, my brothers were here and they're talking. I said, hey man, don't hold back. If you're gonna talk about somebody, what did I say? Call them out.
Call them out. Yeah, he said, call them out. Call them out. Yeah. But no, I've learned a lot from this man right here. This man, he's been great. I learned a lot from him. Give me a lot of advice and everything. You know, so I'm glad to be calling him my friend. So he's a good guy. He's a very good guy.
Vente para acá, no te vamos a arreglar mucho.
We're not gonna.
No te van a morder, no te van a morder.
Hey, Fluffy, you need a bigger table.
Well, hey, I'm we're about to start remodeling the studio. We're gonna start remodeling the studio. Maybe next time you come in, it's gonna be way different. We're gonna pretty much redo the whole studio.
Okay, SPC Radio is looking for sponsors for
SCP.
That's why you don't get a shirt.
I'm thinking about the animals.
We're not the animal control. We're not the animal control.
Everybody thinks that.
SCP. Space Cadet Productions.
Space Cadet Productions.
There you go.
Space Cadet Productions.
That's a lot of work.
That's why we short it, SCP.
And I still get it wrong.
Just think of the Space Cadet.
Hey, this is my first beer, man. What did you put in this, Mary?
I didn't put anything
But no,
in
the
it.
studio's gonna go into a transformation. We're about to redo the whole. Matter of fact, we just ordered our AC went out that one. We got some over there, but we just ordered a brand new AC. It's gonna be installed in a couple weeks. But we're gonna redo the whole thing. New cameras, new everything. New table. It's gonna be on this side now. It's gonna look like a TV set. We're gonna make a set. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna change it. So yeah, anybody want to sponsor? Hey, you're more than welcome. Hey, we'll take any donation y'all want to give us. But it's gonna take some money. It's gonna take some money. The way the studios run is, as everybody knows, we're DJs. We do a lot of quinceañeras, weddings, and that money that we get, it really goes back to the station. Keeps the station going. We do our raffles. Like I said, we just got done doing one of our raffles where we raffle off a 9mm gun, margarita machine, tacos, and tax certificate.
So that's where the margarita machine went.
Yeah.
Well, the margarita machine it's been out here for a while because Mr. George got real busy. And
he needed to
a
rent
machine,
it.
so he goes, "Hey, I need him. Hey, we
I need to
understand
make
that's
money
business,
off that machine."
So but yeah, for a while we had 2 machines here, 2 doubles in here, and but yeah, that's how we get this stuff going, So, but yeah, it's gonna go into transformation pretty soon. It's gonna be changing up, and it's gonna be nice. We're gonna take a bunch of stuff out of here, and I don't
Maybe
maybe
we can have a big fundraiser for it.
yeah, we can do that too. We can
Lay on that.
That would be good.
We can work something
Can
out.
we build a stage?
That's one thing we need to tell y'all too. That there's a bunch of musicians that show up to our events, and if there's time, they can get on stage. We don't say no to anything, but we might forget some people.
There's
so many.
Yeah, there is.
And then we end up talking about it. We have weekly meetings.
Yeah.
Every week we have a
week,
meeting.
Zoom meetings.
We have a week. Salute for Mary. She's not here. Mary Garrity, she's part of us as well. But we have weekly meetings. We discuss everything that we can improve on. Everything that we did good, because we don't talk about the bad things. We talk about everything. Keep everything positive. And so it's good. Everybody gets along with it. That's the best.
What y'all doing is something that's been done back in the old days, cuando la gente se juntaba on Sundays, go have a little dance before they the nights out. Go have a little dance, get some music, go get something to eat, and then they go back home. And that's pretty much what y'all doing. Y'all doing the same thing. Y'all bringing in great musicians. Y'all honoring the pioneers of the music, and everybody get together and have a little dance. Because let me tell you what, I've been to some of these, and you see a lot of los veteranos, man. They're dancing. No pueden caminar, pero they hear that music, and they're dancing the whole night, the whole day. They're dancing.
It just seems that now a lot of people are going to the evening stuff from 1 to 5, or from 3 to 6, or something like that. And which once you get home early enough time to get there,
wind down a little more
and get ready for the next day.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm off on Monday, so it doesn't matter to me.
It's all about having a good time, and like you said, it's like Merge said, it's really a reunion.
It is.
People going out there, people that haven't been out there in a while, coming to see each other again, and catching up on old times, and keep on going.
Yeah, it's a big old jam session. Really, everybody comes out there. Everybody just grabs on. There's 2 guitar players, drummers. They're to throw up in the air. Sometimes me and Mike don't even get to play.
I don't mind not playing. I'm hey man, I'm running sound. The hook sings. I don't mind.
Yeah.
But if we need entertainment, then I'll step in and we'll fill.
And that's one thing that we're not short on entertainment. You know,
Yeah, no, because they all volunteer, and I see them running to the car. Oh, I'm gonna go get my guitar. Hey, I'm gonna go get my sax. You know, they get excited.
Everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome to jam. As a matter of fact, I want to say thank you to some of the guys that are going to participate Sunday. It's Ruben Lorero, Mónico Cortez Sr., Johnny Otero, ¿quién más? Juan Barraza también es
Galaxy Band.
Galaxy Band, Robert Ramos,
Johnny.
¿Quién más? We got a whole bunch of Jesse Fuentes también is going to be there.
My band will play a couple of songs.
Nice.
Yeah, you're gonna have enough time with all. Well, you know.
Well, we'll do like 2-3 songs. You know, 2-3 songs, and then give them a word or whatever, or we'll raffle off something, and or simmer down to play, you know, a little bit, and so everything is moving quite rapidly. So I take care of the stage. Yeah. Mike takes care of everything. I take care of the musicians. They come to Mike. No, Mike will tell them, go to Pete. He take care of the musicians guys, and he takes care of all the other stuff that needs to be taken care of. So everybody's got a job. Basically, everybody's got a job.
Until Pete looks at you and says, "Get off."
Sounds like Fluffy.
Yeah, I think I will. Yeah, we should give the mic.
I had to be here for quite a while today. So
tell the next band you're not playing. Sorry, Dino's on.
Hey, Fluffy, los tengo chiflados. I bought a wireless mic. I have a wireless mic. They were this past week. I'm quiero que se peleen. I'm gonna buy another one. So I bought another wireless mic. I don't know who's gonna use the new one, but they're gonna have to figure that out. So
the whole point is that they kind of throw me in there in the fire, and I try to go back to my producing days, and I try to stay within the scheduled time frame that we're allotted. But let me go back to what you were saying about, and Sam elaborated a little bit on that. You know, we're not just bringing the crowd that comes and enjoys this music, but overall, I think the biggest blessing that has come out of us organizing as a statewide organization is the pride and the joy that I get, and the happiness to see all the old-time musicians that were kind of forgotten. Mm-hmm. Mary Jane can tell you about some of those guys down in the valley that, you know, people kind of didn't know that they existed. Yeah. You know, and now, not just here in Houston, but throughout the state, and then our buddy Eddie Oliva down in Riverside, California, and the rest of the guys that are participating in the chapters, you know, in Michigan and what have you. It's bringing those guys back to the forefront, kind of, you know, to the limelight again, which is, I think, the best thing that's come out of us organizing. And I mean, like I said, man, that brings a lot of joy to my heart.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, I want to tell you, man, y'all doing a good job. Keep up the good job. You know, like I said, and you know, we talking. You know, ask us to be part to help you out, and we're gonna start going to your events, and like I said, either broadcast the event or we'll record it. We'll bring it back. We'll edit it, and then we'll post it on our page and post it to our page. That way people can see what's going on. You know, and you know, hopefully I'll help out a lot. You know, with y'all. Like I say, we try to attend them pretty much as many events we can. You know. But this, you know,
take Dino's job and give Dino a break for a little bit.
Man, let me tell you what, those are some big feet. Those are some big shoes to fill right there, man.
There's only one Dino, bro.
Exactly. There's only one Mr. Dino, man. Like I said, I have a lot of respect for that man. You know, he's, you know, I learned a lot from him too. You know, so but hey, I wouldn't mind stepping out there and Dino, go take a little break. You know, get the back on. You know.
So what's your main goal for the Tejano Houston Legends? What's the main end goal focus that you want everybody to know?
So if we had to pick a goal, I would say would be to continue the legacy of the forefathers, the musicians that started Tejano, okay, and those that we can reach and welcome them to be part of our organizations, meaning the Tejano Legends throughout the state. For example, you know, y'all were kidding a little bit ago when I walked in about it's hard for me to come out. Personally, I don't really get out much anymore like I used to for several reasons, health reasons, and sometimes I just don't like being out at night anymore like I used to. You know? It just comes to the point where you just kind of get tired after so many years of you know,
Working, yeah.
Being out 4 or 5 days a week, late every day, you know. But back to your point is that we want to honor those people that came, you know, before with the music, that started down the music or whatever, you know. Because if you stop and think, you know, the music goes back all the way to the early 40s, 50s. My mom and her brothers, they were in music when there was no such thing as Tejano or Chicano even then. They used to play with the Germans over in Shiner, Texas, Yoakum, all those little towns with that Oompa band. And that's where Tejano originated, from those roots. And then, of course, came the Little Joes and, you know, the rest of the Chicano movement. And that's how Tejano started. Well, Sonny and the Sunliners, for example, we were honoring Sunday some of the members of the original Sonny and the Sunliner band. Those guys, you know, that were there from the beginning. To answer your question, that's what we're trying to do. That's our main goal, to honor these gentlemen. And unfortunately, some of them have left us, but yet we remember them and we still pay them honor. There's been times when we've done posthumously given them the families an award recognition. And we want to continue doing that. We still have a lot of legends in the Houston area to recognize. Some of them have left us. Jordan Puente, for example, JP was one of the greatest musicians that ever, singers that ever came out of this city. You know? We haven't done him. We're going to hopefully do him soon. And then, of course, the ones that are still alive. And it's good to see that a lot of them are coming out of the, kind of, to praise the woodwork, you know. Everybody, when the chapter in Corpus started, they never imagined that they would get somebody like Freddie Martinez or maybe Quintanilla or now even Roberto Pulido to come and join the group, you know. And it's exciting to see those gentlemen who are really the pioneers of music, you know, and how much weight they carry when they walk into a room. And that's really amazing. It's truly an honor to have them. And they're still alive, and by God, we need to pay them their respect.
There you go.
Definitely.
And definitely, and the fact that you guys are honoring los músicos, because a lot of people go and see, say for example, Gary House, Roberto Pulido, but they really don't pay attention to the drummer, to the guitar player, the sound engineer, you know. It's like these people are the backbone of that musician, that particular artist. If it wasn't for them, you know, that artist wouldn't be as good as they are. And then a lot of times they invent some riffs, you know, they invent some little whatever, you know, when they're playing music, and then you know it's that person, you know, and it's just like their own little spin. Yeah, definitely their little trademark, you know, signature in the music. So I love that you guys are honoring.
And I was going back a long ways. It's like me and Mike first met. We go back. We were talking about all the groups that we've been with. They go, "Oh yeah, I played with a band with just about everybody we named. We all sat in with that same band at one time or another." And he even started. And I said, "You know, you might know my grandfather." You know, he says, "Yeah, Hilo Rangel from Conjunto Santa Fe." And I said, "Yeah, that's my grandfather," because I played with him, and that's where I started with my grandfather. Even Robert Aguilar, you know, Robert, Michael's brother, he started with my grandfather with Santa Fe. They used to have it at the Terminal Hall right here on Produce Road back in the day. You know, a long time ago. But go back and think about it. Those were the good old days. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
A couple of shout outs for those right quick. But Frank Brandes, everybody knows Frank. Marco Guerrero, which is Tony Guerrero's son. Saludos, Marco. Leticia Solis. Cruz Guerrero. Saludos, Cruz. Mi Cruz. La Sombra guys. Love my guys, man. Those guys are awesome. Saludos for La Sombra in the house.
And I'd like to say hello to all the chapters in Texas, Corpus, San Antonio, Jose Pepe, and Lalo Reina that's watching us. Eli también de la Viva from Laredo, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, so these guys are also a big part of the organization. So a big shout out to them. Thank you for tuning in.
I mean, remember, and they're saying they're looking somebody who wants to do Victoria. So if anybody in Victoria wants to get a chapter out there, hey, they're looking for somebody. So you know,
gotta be dedicated.
Yeah,
gotta be dedicated. This is not, you know, I'll think about it, or I'll stop 1 month and no.
Yeah. No, it's not a little game. It's not no. It's something, you know. It's you treat it like a business. That's what it is. It's a business. You're doing some work, and work has to be put into it. You know, it's not gonna do it by itself. You know, so.
And I'm so glad that we have our guest. We didn't get to formally introduce him earlier.
I was eating chicken nuggets.
But this is Mondo Loco. He's a DJ out of New Mexico, right? Arizona.
Very close.
Arizona. On that side. But he's a great supporter and goes to like Tejano, Vegas, San Antonio. He goes to a lot of the events whenever he can. So I like the fact that he gets to learn the history of what's going on here, and he's traveling from Arizona here to Texas.
Well,
and,
I'm owner of Tejano Local Radio. Started back in 2019 from Salinas, California, but currently in Tucson, Arizona. And as time went on, it emerged from just radio to a full production. Because from videography, photography, I do sound, pretty much everything else in the backwards that artists needs and do, from albums or anything, I do that. So I guess you can say I can have a knowledge of music. In the radio industry, in my radio industry is 6 years, but before that I was actually with Tejano Lips. Emilio Diaz actually brought me in to Tejano Lips. And then before that I did sound with another old girlfriend. So I've been in the industry for 20 years, more or less.
Old girlfriends too.
You notice that he really didn't want to say it. He really wanted
No name.
You know the men were going to pick up on that, right?
Saludos, Bobby.
You know you're in the air, right?
What's up, Bobby?
I heard the static coming.
Wait, is that
feedback? Darn sound.
Yeah, you're going to get some kind of feedback.
But yeah, so I'm always, when I have time, I try to do what I can when I'm not busy.
One of your girlfriends? Okay.
One of my girls are watching. One of my exes in Texas.
One of my exes live in Texas.
If they're watching, they're probably.
So that's why you moved to Arizona.
That's why I dressed up. With the boots. I got the boots.
Well, a shout out to Lori Maldonado. She's tuning in. So Miss Lori Maldonado, thank you for tuning in.
How you doing, Sam?
Hello, Lori.
Hello, Lori.
That is so funny. He dressed up all Western because all his exes live in Texas.
We're watching it from Chicago, fellas. Bobby Corona, there's a Chicago. He just jammed with us this weekend.
Dripping.
In Aurora. Saludos, carnal. Love you, dog.
All right. Well, y'all want to say any special shout outs to anybody out there? You know?
Look at me.
If you came in late, just
I don't know who you send shout outs to.
I want to send a special shout out to our president and Mr. Mike Ramirez. He worked his ass off. Did I say that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I already said it.
You already said it.
Also, thanks to Pete. Also, too.
Thank you, bro.
You know, Pete does a lot of hard work, and when we set up these things, I mean, it's hard work. And like I say, the next day we get up, we say, man, I'm tired, setting up everything. But then again, you think about how the day went. Everybody was happy. No incidents. Then you start thinking, did we leave somebody out?
But what my favorite part of going through this is it's history in the making.
Exactly.
Every event is history in the making. You guys are.
That's why. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
That's why we have these right here. We only make so many, and we sell these at our events. This is history, okay? And say your deal is in, and you live in, let's say West Texas, wherever. I'm gonna take this back home. I'm gonna put this up somewhere, and that way I show my grandkids.
And the good thing about it too, you making this like you said, you got the thing of the person, and if he's there, you can get him to sign it right there. Hey, you got your autograph this game.
Yes.
Exactly.
Who knows that might be the last autograph he gives you. I mean,
you never know.
so that's the good thing about this little book. Because it was history on there. got a picture, you can give the autograph it too, you know. So
Yeah.
now,
We
do
did
y'all
that
sell
on
these
our-
there?
on our last
Yes,
trip.
sir.
Yeah,
How much
they were
how much
asking
how much
everybody.
is it?
I did that too.
So
They
the
were asking,
program book,
yes.
you know, $10. I mean, it's nice. They got good
Exactly.
history.
We have a current one at the time of the event.
Okay.
And then we have
The old ones.
the old
We'll
ones
have
from the
some.
past event.
But once
So-
those are gone, they're gone. We're not
Yeah, once we
making
go,
any
you
more.
don't, you don't make so many, and that's it, you know. So
We're not gonna make any more. That's why we brought those.
So that's
you
that's
guys
part
can-
of our fundraising. Also.
Yeah,
You know, that money goes back into the organization for next month, you know, and so on and so on. And I just want to thank our crew, Pete and Sam, and our ladies, Rebecca and my wife Connie, Mary and Albert and Isaac. You know, without these people. Oh, and
Dino shows up to our events and does an awesome
Dino
job,
also.
man.
That little program book there is really, and it's a fantastic idea because, like I came in late. I don't know, you know, what Mike and the rest of the guys, when this whole thing started here in Houston, we kind of started doing it different from the other guys.
yeah.
And when we started inviting the musicians, a lot of people in the audience would come up to me and they would ask, well, we didn't know this guy. You spoke about him like, you know, he's done so many things in music and what have you. We didn't know anything about him. You know, even the big artists.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've caught Ram off guard, David Lee off guard, David Mattis when I do their introductions. I try to think back of experiences that I've had with them, personal experiences, and I bring them up. Do you remember what's it? Oh my God, Jaime de Anda, for example. I asked him, what was the first band you ever played with in Houston? Chamacos. I said, no. It was his mother. Kind of like came up with a name when they first started playing in the garage. It was Las Estrellas of Houston. Like he goes, you're right. You know, absolutely. But that little book in there has the bayous, which Mike and the guys have, you know, came up with that idea, which is a fantastic idea because that way the people kind of, you know, I can stand up there like our last show. And you, some of these guys have
big old long bayou,
long bayous, and I can't stand there and read the whole thing because of time.
You short it up, yeah.
And then we tell them, you know, the bayous are in the little program book. Please help us purchase one. And like Mike said, I did something off the cuff the last show that we did at the Knights of Columbus. I just took a chance and I said, look, the music was great, and Mario, you know, as a DJ and any musician, like Mary was saying, the guys that are in the back are the ones that they have to load, unload, and what have you. As a DJ, when you walk out of your house, you've already loaded your stuff in the trailer. You're ready to go to the event. You have to unload. You have to set up. You have to play for 5 hours or whatever. You're there and then the same thing. Okay. And I told Pete shows up the day before and sets up the stage, the production, the lighting, the sound, everything. All that is time. It's money that nobody is paying.
Exactly.
Then the little trophies, the awards, those cost money. So like Mike was saying, the ladies are doing a tremendous job trying to sell the basket, the raffles, those little programs, the caps, the shirts, to cover the cost of the recognitions that are being given to the musicians. So I got up there and I told them, I said, look, I know that we don't ask for admission, but if you can donate, we ask for $5 donation. You don't have to pay $5.
Yeah.
Give out, $1, $2, whatever. And people started coming up and putting 20s and 10s and 5s, and I'm like, all right.
Am I at church? Okay.
That's the support that we're getting from the people that enjoy and love this music. Like
and I asked them too. I said, "Do y'all charge?" No, we don't charge. You can come in free. Hey, but if you're going and having a good time, you're enjoying the music, you're having a good time, you're gonna spend money. You got to buy the beer there. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So hey, $10 for the organization. The rest of the beer. Hey, you're helping out. And it keeps it going.
Yeah,
buy your shirt, buy your
cap.
Program.
It helps out. Helps out everything.
And just to mention is that please don't bring your beer. I mean, they sell beer and they sell food. Do not bring beer.
Yeah, shout out to the Knights of Columbus for allowing us to have these functions here because they're scratching our back, we're scratching them.
Yeah,
They're able to sell their
The food and beer, yeah.
Do they even sell food?
Yeah, they sell food.
Yeah, they do.
And a big thanks to all the guys that volunteer, like guys from Pete, Mike, myself, Galaxy, JR. Thanks to JR a lot for.
No traes comida, JR.
Yeah, that's something we like Pete said about Mike. You know, what do they say in football? Next man up. Or,
Yes. Yeah.
You know, there's been a lot of things that have happened from the beginning of this chapter, the organization, and when the ball was dropped, guess who was there to pick it up? Right here. He picked it up and he's running with it. And I, for one, am supporting him. These guys are supporting him. And I hope you guys do the same.
Oh yeah,
because,
yeah.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. No.
We don't want judges over there for this week.
No. Seriously. Yeah.
And every day we send out invites to as many people as we can to join
on Facebook.
On Facebook.
Yeah, and thank those people that are joining in our
2,400, something like that.
Nice, okay.
2,400 members on Facebook.
And have you guys considered? Do you guys have a donation box?
Nope.
No.
Not really.
Yeah.
If they want
I got an empty pocket.
Yeah, if they want to
people
donate,
come
they can contact us.
That's where-
Either one of us.
If they donate,
from
we give them a ticket. And they're,
For our door prize. They're eligible for our door
they're
prize.
eligible for the door prize.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you donate something, doesn't mean you don't get nothing. You come and donate, you get a ticket.
Yes.
Well, maybe at least get a chance to win a door prize.
Yeah.
Yes.
And-
We always donate bottles. I donate bottles at every event. So does Sam, and we all, like I'm saying, we all come together and keep things going, keep things happening. Hopefully one day we'll have plenty and say, we'll take out the organization. But right now, it's got to work.
It's working. Get it done. Get it
Built.
built.
Let's keep it going, and that's it. That's it. I mean, we're blessed, to have good jobs and be able to sustain this.
There you go.
So eso lo querido mucho. And one big shout out, and I want to give thanks to the good Lord for putting this crew together. I don't think we could have it better.
And this organization doesn't belong to anybody in particular. It belongs to the people. It belongs to the musicians. It belongs to the families. And that's what we do.
This is why we're here.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're here.
You see so many tears
Mm-hmm.
when they get those awards. So many tears. I even started crying. I don't even know who we are sometimes.
No. Last time I wasn't prepared and I needed tissue paper and I remember going to the bathroom. Like.
But that's the joy of it, you know. That's the joy of it. I mean, you guys, y'all gonna have tears.
Yeah.
What,
Bring
the 10th.
caution. Bring
y'all
some
gonna be
tissue.
like, let's get. I don't know how many.
Yeah, we're talking about that. I said, man, we're about to 18 years. I said, it don't seem like it, but yeah, we're about to 18 years.
The trabajo que hiciste, the work that you've done, and all that stuff, all the people you meet along the way, all the hard work you put in.
But to tell you the truth about this radio station, the radio station actually was pretty much Jimmy's idea. He's not here today. Jimmy's the other co-owner of the station. He's actually the one that came up with that idea.
Yeah, the Marine, the cowboy.
Marine. Tall guy, parece mexicano, pero no es,
He's Filipino.
Filipino and half Thai. No, he's Thailand, no?
Thai.
Bolillo.
Why don't we say
Pero
Filipino?
it was his idea. He always wanted he talked to my brother one day. My brother is the geek. We call him the geek.
Yeah.
Tech guy.
He does the hard work behind the scenes.
Jimmy's like, hey man, I've been seeing all these people having radio stations and this and that. I want to have a radio station too. And that's all he told him. And then my brother went up and looked up how to start a radio station. Yeah. Looked it up and started that. And then in a week he was like, Jimmy, this Saturday come to the house. We're gonna start this radio station. Said, what? Well, you say you want a radio station, so we started one already. I got the program, I got everything. We're going. Yeah, we did.
And then he came up with the name.
Yeah, he came up with the name Space Cadet because when he was in the military, he was a Marine. He said when you would like I guess staring out space. That the sergeant would tell him, hey, you Space Cadet. And he said, le quedó el nombre. He goes, I'm going to use that name one day. And that's when he turned station. That's why Space Cadet Productions. That's what it stands for, Space Cadet Productions.
We're in Houston in the astronaut.
Space
City, yeah. So everything works together.
Yeah. But Jimmy's actually the one that they got the radio station started. The radio station started where it was actually English.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yes.
It's now recorded, and he's gonna get a
He
bigger
know.
head.
We
Oh my God!
But-
yes, but then when
And-
he hears it, he doesn't shut up about it.
Yeah, but-
Remember?
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that we do here is his idea.
It's his idea,
A
and
lot
I
of
make
stuff.
it come
Yeah.
true.
Oh, he's a fairy godmother.
It is. It's true. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the stuff that we do here is actually Jimmy's idea. We started for a while. We did battle of the bands, which was Jimmy's idea. He goes, "Hey, why don't we do this?" So we started doing battle of bands. But it was we will play music videos, and we would have the people listening in to go on a thing and vote.
They would vote.
And whoever will win at the end of the thing, we'll bring them in and give them a little something, for winning. That's what we call battle of the bands. So there's something. He comes up with ideas and he puts it together and they go there. I'm pretty much just the face of the station. That's what I do. I everybody knows what. But yeah, but we started off at English. It was English. It was called the Power Hour Show, which we played put all 80s, 70s, 60s, oldies, mix it up, top 40s and all.
Fluffy, give us an example how you started when you were quick.
I actually, you know what? And actually, I started doing radio out of Dallas with Simple Tejano Radio. That's where I started at. And I just started there because of my ex-brother-in-law wanted to do a radio. They contacted him about the show. He told me, "Hey man, they want to do a show. You want to do it instead of me?" Because my brother, he was just a DJ. So yeah, I said I'll try it out. So I tried it out, and that's where I started from there. And then when my brother-in-law started, my new brother-in-law, when he started taking here,
married to one of his exes.
I don't know. Right. So when they started, they go, "Hey, why don't you do one of the shows over here with us? Do a Tejano show." I'm like, "Well, yeah, let's try it." And I tried it. He pegó. So then after that, it was still English. And he goes, "Yeah, you know what?" He goes, "Hey, we have to change the station." Once I came on this side, we started doing a lot of the fanfare and a bunch of the events. So we start getting no more for the Tejano. So he goes, "You know what?" He goes, "Hey, we're gonna change it from it can't be English, and we're doing Tejano. It got to be straight Tejano." And that's when we changed it straight to Tejano music. Yeah. And we kept the Tejano because Tejano is
Then
we're
I
pretty
came
much put on
along
the
and we
map.
had to have
Yeah.
conjunto.
Yeah, and then she came around with conjunto on there, too. But that's how it started. It started with Jimmy. Jimmy's actually the one that created the station. He said I got the idea, and Michael made it happen, and then I came along, and from there, and then Mary Jane joined us. Mary Jane been with us 7 years. 7 years.
Can you believe it?
And let me tell you how this happened with Mary Jane. Now we're talking about stories.
I was just a guess.
Mary Jane worked at KXYZ AM station, and then
I started off with Kaguka.
we started with Kukuka, but that's how I met you from KXYZ.
No. Simply Tejano
Simply Tejano
Radio.
Radio. Simply Tejano Radio. There you go. Simply Tejano
Because
Radio.
you took my spot.
Yeah. And I took her spot. Well, I didn't know I took her spot. I guess they let her go.
He was my replacement
They brought
for
me in.
Houston's Finest
Yeah.
Radio. Yeah, so I went to go work at Simply Tejano, and they wanted to compete against my airtime, so they hired him.
That's what but when I came in and told me, "Hey, there's a person there that you're going to see, you're not allowed to talk to her." I don't have no problem with nobody. I talk to anybody. I get on with everybody. And she actually came when we came in. We were in the same building. She came up. "Hi, I'm Mary Jane. You replaced me." I'm like, "Hey, okay."
They're like, "Are you DJ Fluffy? Are you DJ Fluffy?" And he's like, "Yes." Like, "Hi, I'm Cece. Simply Tejano. Nice to meet you. You took over my show."
Did you see the way she said it?
Yeah.
He replaced me.
No, because we were told we were not allowed to talk to one another.
You
So
were
what
told.
do? Grab my phone, selfie.
Yeah.
We work together.
But we were told that we're gonna talk, and after that, we started. We said, "Man, you know what? We ain't gonna think of what we can do." Once Miss Dorothy passed away, may she rest in peace. We were like, "What are we gonna do now?" So then we got together, me, Mary Jane, Jesse, and Ricky Duran. And we said, "You know what? Hey, let's show people that we can work together. Even 4 different stations, show them that we can work together." And we started the
13:20 a.m.
Yeah,
with
13.
the Powerhouse
Yeah, we
Radio.
did a 13 a.m. station, and we worked together for a while. And after that,
experience.
well, I mean, we love it. Like you said, it's all about loving what you do. I grew up with this music. I remember going to my grandmother's on Sundays, and this is what they're playing. They're playing, Los Dos Gilbertos, Little Joe, Jose Ramirez, Sonny Osuna. This is what I grew up with, and I just loved it. And when I got the opportunity to do this, I said, hey, I'm gonna do it.
We jumped on it because everyone said that internet stations couldn't work together. Yeah. We're all supposed to compete against one another. Why? There's so much talent, so much music. Why do we have to compete with one another when we're all trying to go and get the same goal? We're here to promote the music. We're here to entertain the listeners. We're not stars. We're playing the music for the people. So why do we have to compete? There's no reason to compete, and we can all work together because we're all trying to strive for the same common goal.
Absolutely. Yeah. And at the end of the day, why do we all do it?
Because we love it.
For the music. We love it and for the music. And when people are, man, y'all make a lot of money, and sometimes I tell them, you know what, y'all make, I can't even buy a Coke right now. Y'all think I got a lot of money,
Thank you.
But yeah, people, I tell them, no, we do it because we love it. It's thank God we got all good jobs, that keeps the thing going, And the little sponsors that we have, they help out, too, with that kind of stuff. But it's all about the music. I mean, we're trying to preserve it for the young generation coming up. My kids and everybody's kids that they're getting into this culture. But now, like I said, there's a lot of new artists out there. They're not getting the chance to be heard because FM radio station doesn't want to play them.
But it's not about FM radio stations anymore because now it's more internet. Like and the whole United States, there's only 25 radio stations now that play AM or FM that are played Tejano Conjunto. 25. So that's it. That's all that's left. Everyone
now is internet.
Yeah.
And normally the terrestrial radio stations, they're always controlled by the PR, by the program director, by the PD, the program director. So the program directors pretty much tells them, as y'all and Lum, what to play. And when it comes to internet radio, you guys, for example, y'all have featured artists that have been here in this studio that no one's ever heard about. The young ladies that are out there singing Tejano nowadays.
Yeah. But they're the new generation. And everyone talks about, Ram, David Lee, and so forth. Yes, they are the legends, but they have inspired other artists, and now they're on stage, but no one gives them an opportunity because they haven't have a fan base. Well, how are they going to have a fan base if you haven't given them an opportunity?
That happens a lot here.
It happens here all the time, and it happens everywhere. So we play them because they are the next generation. When David Lee, when Ram, when they all pass away, this is going to be the music that's left behind. So it is important for everyone to play the new artists, to get them out there,
when they brought me into KXYZ, the first thing, here's the list of we can play. I said, hold on. I said, when y'all hire me, I tell you that I'm coming in and I'm playing my music. Yeah, but I said, I'll play you commercials, but I'm playing my music. I came in with my laptop and I was playing a bunch of the new artists. Well, that was the deal you made with me, that you wanted me to come here and work for you. I was bringing my music. I'm playing my music. I'm not playing your music. But I hate to say it, you're stuck in the 80s and 90s. Yeah. There's a lot of new music out there that needs to be heard.
Got a really good music.
And that's what I did. I played my music. I will hook up my laptop to the thing, and I will play their commercials and play my music on my laptop. That's what I would do. I said that's the only way I'm gonna come work for you if you let me play my music.
The legacy has to continue.
It has to.
It has
to. When we're all gone, the music will still be alive.
Yeah. And even the thing when we go DJing, we got a lot of new music from the artists. We play at quinceañeras, weddings, and people, hey, who's that? New artists. That was good. We play. At our events, we play a lot of new music. Of course,
even new music, like Ram has made. People don't know that
they're
still recording. They have new music out there. People don't know that.
I was DJing at Shooters when Pasadena was open. And I was DJing out there, and I was playing. Ram had just sent me one of the new songs, and I was playing it. And the lady comes up to me, she said, "Hey, can you play some Ram music?" That is Ram. No, I want some Ram. I said, "Yeah, that is Ram." I said, "That's his new music." Oh, he's still alive? He still records? I was like, damn, you're a Ram fan. You don't know that he's still recording new music, But no, we want some of the ones from like 80s. I said, okay, you want some of those? Okay, so
you should have said classics, not new.
Right now, you have groups that, unfortunately, they have plenty of music, but they're not being heard. For example, Aviso are one of our greatest bands.
Yes.
To me, the greatest band. All respect to La Mafia and the rest that have come out of Houston, but as far as Tejano, when you talk about Tejano, when you speak of Aviso, it's one of the greatest, if not the greatest, to ever come out of Houston. Right now, they just put out their 40th anniversary album,
And nobody's
CD,
playing it.
and nobody's playing it.
But
The one that they recorded with 17 artists,
Yeah.
the big names, you know, no nominations for anything. Roger Velasquez is another
Right.
one. Every year he puts out new music.
Yeah.
Gabe Zavala. You've got hundreds of artists out there that are putting out new music, and they're only heard on the internet.
That's it. Yeah.
Well, a
Yeah.
lot of it has to go with the music distribution. I'm going to speak up on this
Yeah.
one. The music distribution. So a lot of these artists release the songs to AM and FM, and very selective DJs.
Yeah.
We all work together and share music. Hey, did you get the new one? Did you get the new one? If we don't ask, we don't have it. And if they don't send it out, there's no way for us to play it. So it all starts with the music distribution, whether or not they're on they have their radio list updated. But if they send it to us, we're going to send it out to everybody.
Yeah.
Because we share our music with all the other DJs. So there is that conversation. Did you get this? Did you get that? And that's where I'm going to say it. The artists do not send the music to all the radio stations because they don't have that contact information updated.
And then on top of that, you also, the artist and the promoter has to do their job to stay social media friendly, to know the network around, who's in the network, who's not in the network, who's working, who's not. So, because say if a new artist comes out, and every day I'm seeing new artists comes out and say their promoter doesn't like so-and-so, or they don't know who this station is, or like you guys didn't know who I was. So that cuts off the ties from getting to Arizona.
do now.
And then we don't play politics. We don't care who likes who doesn't like who. We don't care. It's all about the music. Get the music out there. So you send us the music, we're going to get it out there. And if you don't have your contact list, we're going to share it because that's what we do. Yes, you are on rotation.
And also, like you brought that up, there's a lot of new people that are trying to bring Tejano music and Tejano music out here. Jennifer Watts this past weekend, history in the making. You know, House of Blues.
First time ever.
Conjunto music out at House of Blues, and the manager was out there, liked what he saw, and he wants to bring Cindy back again for another show at the House of Blues. That's the first time that a conjunto band has played at the House of Blues.
And no one's given her an opportunity to perform in Houston, and House of Blues gave her that opportunity.
Wow. And it was a packed house.
Also, Mike here. Mike's got a new recording out. Mike,
well, actually,
on that?
Actually, it came out. What was it? Last year. Last year.
Yes.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out last April, but it came out sometime. Yeah, I don't know, around November.
November, yeah. Yeah, you sent it and we put it up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, thank you for playing.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, we put it. We play it. You know, we got the check along with it, so we put it on the system. We wrote that.
But if you stop and think, Mario,
number 2 in Mexico.
what this young lady did at House of Blues, can you imagine how many doors will open for other?
Yeah. And actually, this is her second event at House of Blues.
Right.
Jennifer.
She the first one was all females, which was included Madison Pulido, Destiny Navaira, and Negali.
Yes.
And I think was there one more?
I can't remember.
I think it was the 3. That was the first time she did it there at the House of Blues, and she brought just females. And then the second time, this past weekend was the second time that they offered her the same place, and she goes, you know what, we're going to bring the. Of course, we were out there too. We were DJing out there. We're actually, I think, the first Tejano DJs being out there to DJ at the House of Blues too. So you know, so we put a mark, but. This young lady, Jennifer Watts, and her cousin Atina, they are doing something good, you know, for the Tejano conjunto industry out there. Like I said, to bring a conjunto artist from Laredo, Texas, that she's been trying to come to Houston for so many times, and nobody wants to give the opportunity. She calls and they close the doors on her. House of Blues to do that and say, you know what, hey, let's take a chance. We're gonna bring conjunto to it. And when the manager saw when he saw it, he liked it. He goes, hey, I like what she did. I want to bring her back again.
Not only that, it's just like it's so sad because House of Blues son Williams, ¿verdad?
It's rock. House of Blues is rock.
It's rock. It's Williams. But you know what? They gave her a green room. They provided her with food, hotel. It's like they went above and beyond what our Onda couldn't even do.
Exactly.
You know, and she's been in the industry for over 20 years. Don't even get me started.
And
but
that's a blessing.
It is.
It's a blessing.
So,
I was excited.
For example, Madison, you know, we adore Madison. This and I call her our girl, you know.
Yeah.
And she's up and coming.
Yeah.
And she's so promising, and she puts her heart into every performance, whether it be at a venue where they have, you know, thousands of people, or just a small, you know, quinceañera or whatever, you know. And those young ladies are the ones that hopefully in the future will represent the people that we honor, the legacy of those pioneers that came before them, the Lava Canales, you know, Elsa Garcia's. Elsa's another one that we'd love to. We've been trying to get her to.
We've been trying to show her the
we'd like to honor her.
Yeah.
And a shout out to her. I know JC, her brother's been. He sang at our last one at the KC last month.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then of course we honored our accordion player Mago,
The drummer.
Jesse. Yeah. So that's what it's about. We're trying to keep that legacy alive and keep the music alive for generations to come.
We got Jennifer. She's tuning in. Jennifer, she's going to put together House of Blues. She said we're going to do another Noche Tejana number 3. So there's working on another one already. You know.
Right.
So hey, that's good. I mean, you know, they like what they see. Like I said, and that's another door that's opened up. You know.
And Jennifer likes to showcase the women.
Yeah, Jennifer likes to showcase the women. She likes to showcase the women.
A lot of,
you know.
Because they don't get all the support, mostly it's men. I mean, let's face it, it is.
And Jennifer too. She plays with our group. She plays trumpets and
Mundo
saxophone.
Cielo,
And,
Magali,
Madison.
she plays with everybody.
There's a young lady, Liz Garcia. You know Liz?
Yeah.
You know, the other day, Pepe Sanchez from Tejano Legends, San Antonio, was interviewing her, you know, and she's just letting her soul out. She, you know, explaining about she doesn't get the opportunities. There's no doors opening. I have a friend, if you don't mind me sending him a shout out.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
He was one of my coworkers, David Diaz. David, he kind of like, he went out on a limb and just took a chance. He started a group called TDM, which stands for Those Damn Mexicans. Okay? And he's been marketing this idea in his head for years, but now it's coming into fruition. And I mean, the connections that he's made are just unbelievable. I'm talking about hip hop artists, reggaeton artists, big time promoters, you know, California, Tucson, Arizona, all over the, you know. Tomorrow, on the 16 de Septiembre, right here in Houston, he's hosting his fourth, he calls it Cultura 4. I posted it on my Facebook page. The information is on there. They're having a kind of like, he doesn't call it a festival yet, but eventually, I guarantee you, this thing is going to blow up.
Yeah.
Yes. And they're doing it over at the Spindle Tap Brewery on Hirsch Road from 5 to 10, I think, tomorrow. And he has, of course, these artists. They're coming in from California and Arizona and Texas. And I don't know where else, but he's got hip hop, reggaeton.
Mixing it all together.
Yes, different genres of music. But somehow he got word of Liz Garcia, and he goes, "Hey man, we gotta bring her to include Tejano. You know, why not?" So she'll be there tomorrow.
Oh, awesome!
We got the fly right there.
Yeah, there it is right there.
Oh,
Right here, Cultura 4. Yeah. And he's really.
That's awesome.
He's kind of. He reminds me so much of you, Mario. He's one of these guys that he's just a go-getter.
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah, on Hirsch Road.
Too bad we're gonna be. We got.
It's Spindle Tap.
We gotta get
it. Tap Brewery. It's on Hirsch Road in New York.
I'm gonna go see Liz.
Yeah, okay, you and I will go see Liz, and then we'll go back to the gig.
And they can go to the
gig. And then we'll go have breakfast like we always do.
Okay, it sounds like y'all gonna get together with his ex-girlfriend.
Probably. Talk to cheese, man.
Yeah, Liz, we met Liz when she actually, the first time that she was at the fanfare. We met her and she was doing her stuff out there, and let me tell you, that girl was going from stage to stage to stage to stage to stage. At the end of the night, when we were all leaving fanfare, she was walking in front of us, and we started talking to her, and she was like, I'm so tired. She was taking her boots off and everything already, but she goes, you know what? I did it. Nobody wanted to give me a chance, and I proved my point, and I was on every stage on this fanfare out there. You know, that's the first time we met Liz out, and that was her first time being a fanfare when we met her.
I did her very first interview, and she was
Yeah.
so scared. Because she didn't know what I was going to ask. If they wanted like the questions ahead of time, it's like, no, we'll just wing it.
Yeah,
And like, don't worry, girl, we're having a good time. We're just gonna, And she was like, okay, and she was real shy, But I did her very first. Yeah,
she's still shy. Yeah.
But I did her first interview in Simply Tejano.
She's grown a lot.
She's grown a lot.
She has grown a lot.
Yeah. And she pretty much all her music. She writes her own music. A lot of people knock her because they say she's a karaoke singer, but
How could she be a karaoke when she writes and performs her own music?
She has a Tejano award.
And she has a Tejano award. So hey, I'm proud of her.
I'm proud of her.
I'm proud of her.
Yeah, I love this.
Yeah.
Just accomplishments that she's done and all the crap that she's gotten with her. Like, I'm proud of her. Like you say, she's been through a lot. She's been through a war zone, and she's standing up by herself with Margot and facing the Onda.
Yeah.
But see, as women, we keep going forward. When you say you can't, we do.
Mike, you want beer, Mike?
Mike, no, I'm good. Thank you.
Sorry, Fluffy, we're gonna drain you a beer over here.
That's fine. That's before. I seen the bill.
On Sunday we're gonna have SCP radio. We're gonna try to. Anybody got a 12-pack they can donate?
I want to send a shout out to our friend Ralph Cantu also, man.
We did.
Yes.
We did that.
And he's been around for a long time.
I think we pretty much. If we missed anybody, oh my lord, Mike's fault.
You'll hear it tomorrow.
But it's so hard to remember everybody.
And we really, really appreciate everybody who comes by.
Ralph's one of the guys that's been coming out and filming the events, which is something that's really remarkable because you stop and think, just like you guys, you'll archive your shows. Those things will be there forever.
Yeah.
For the generations to be able to go back and look. Like we go back and look at videos from back in the 70s when, the pioneers of Tejano, we still enjoy it. We'll sit there and have our own concert.
Yeah. You know what surprises me though? What surprises me when I first met them, when they started coming to our events, was that they not only film it, but they ask questions. They ask, who's this guy? Who's that guy? Who's he with? Oh man, they met me for the first time. Man, how do you play that thing? How do you play that chord? Oh, I don't know. Just press button, bro. That's what I'm saying.
They press the button and pull it in and out. That's it.
I don't know what the guy's name is. Man, I sure wish I could learn that.
With Ralph?
Yeah.
Probably Buddy.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Great guy.
He's also a musician. Matter of fact, that Sunday, you bring your guitar? He goes, no, I didn't bring it. So the next time, bring it, because you get up there and jam with the rest of it. Of
course.
He goes, well, I haven't played the Tejano. I said, well, did you see Ben Solis up there? What he was saying? He goes, man, that guy is awesome. Ben Solis I mean, he can play Tejano, but the show that he's put on, I was telling the people in the last gathering, the thing we had, the meet and greet you guys had over at Manny's restaurant. Meet and greet. It's like, okay, we're just going to go and probably, listen to Simmer Down play some music. These guys showed up. They had the whole production there at the restaurant. It was a super show, man.
Nice. They hook up to my board, so they got.
And we had we had a very special guest that day. I mean, it was just Manuel Vargas.
Oh yes.
Manny that used to sing with Roberto Pulido.
Yes.
He is still just a remarkable vocalist, and I mean, he put on one heck of a show.
He didn't need a mic.
He didn't need a mic.
Yeah. And I'm over here. Here's a mic. Yeah, he sang on the mic, but man, you didn't need it.
You're bringing. You don't need a mic. Last week when they had that Noche Tejana where Cindy Ramos was at, there's a girl there. Her name is Alicia C. She sang her. We brought her. I think we interviewed her at the Internet Gala in San Antonio for Fanfare. Big Gonzalez puts an Internet Gala where all the generations get together and all the artists come in there. Yeah, David Farias, Isabel Marie, Jaime de Anda. They all come in there and they come in for the Internet Gala, bring their music, whatever. Well, we interviewed this girl there, and I always like to put people on the spot. Everybody knows that. If you're gonna come interview, I'm gonna put you on the spot. I'm gonna make you sing. If you're a singer, I'm gonna make you sing. Well, we're doing the interview there, and you're talking about 20 radio stations there, and they're all in the big hall. They're all separated. So I started interviewing her, started talking to her. She told me she used to be a mariachi singer and that kind of stuff. Okay. I said, well, you know what? Send me something. Let me hear your voice. I've never heard your voice. First time I meet you, I want to hear your voice. Tell you what, everybody's doing interviews. Everybody's talking on the, you can hear people in the background. This girl starts singing. I give her the microphone. I just take the microphone away. She carried the whole thing that everybody in the hall stopped, turned around like, okay, what's going on here? Pull out their phone and start recording this girl.
And it was quiet.
She did not need a microphone for nothing. I did that again this past weekend. She was she was one of the performers at the Noche. Was Cindy Ramos, Alicia C, and Lady J were the ones that performed this weekend at House of Blues. After she finished performance, I was the MC. I said, hold on, Lisa, don't go nowhere. I said, I want you to show these people here what you showed me when you came to my studio and I interviewed over there. Right away, she already knew. She started like laughing, like, okay. I said, leave that microphone away and show these people in here that you don't need a microphone. She started singing, and all the people, they were like, with the jaw dropped down, like, whoa. She doesn't need a microphone at all. I said, you don't need a microphone. What? Don't even get a microphone. She got that carries that voice, but she, like you said, she was a mariachi singer. Yeah. She's working with Shelly Lattice. And she was. I had to learn to tone it down because I want to go and sing and I want to let it out. Like, and she goes. We laugh at it because she said the first time that I went to the studio, Shelly told me, "Stop, go home. Don't come back next day." She said she sent me home. She was the first time somebody sent me home. She said I was too loud. She said, go home, do what I tell you to do, and come back the next day, and then we'll do it again. So. But she said I had to learn how to tone it down, how to control my voice, But that's another lady that doesn't need a microphone, There's a lot of people like that, So it's amazing. But Jennifer was saying the first Noche Tejana was Magali de la Rosa, Destiny Navarra, Madison Pulido, Beatriz Gonzalez, y Caroline Rodriguez was the first Noche Tejana that she did with all ladies there.
Nice.
And the second one, of course, was Alicia C, Lady J, and Cindy Ramos was that at the second one, So, shout out to Jennifer, for putting that, in there.
Yeah.
Once again, we were there at the House of Blues. You saw a little bit, it was that diverse crowd. People were dancing, and they were enjoying the good time, So it was like I said, to me, I think it was history making at the House of Blues.
Yeah.
To be able to bring that kind of music in there, so it's good. So I don't know, maybe we can start bringing some of these people to your events too, coming after, So
we're open to anything.
Yeah.
Besides his ex-girlfriends, we're open to anything.
You wouldn't want them there. Trust me.
We're making some comedy out of it. I'm not picking on you.
So this Sunday, what time again this Sunday? Let's invite everybody for this Sunday out there.
The event starts at 1 o'clock. The doors open at 12.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's scheduled from 1 to 5.
Right. And get there early because they're saying they're deep packed.
Get there early
because we're gonna have a bunch of people coming. A lot of people that have been invited, and a lot of families from
the artists coming.
Yes. And
then they come to us. They come to us. Hey, can you get us a table? No, I can't get you.
Yeah, because it becomes standing room only.
Well, if you're gonna go and you're running late, you better bring your own folding chairs so you can find somewhere to sit down if you can't stand up.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Bring your own folding chair.
It got so packed. It was real.
I mean, the beautiful thing about this is that you never know what to expect.
Yeah.
I tell them all the time. I said, I look behind me and you have like an all-star band. Just that. My God, look who's on drums. The other day Sam got on drums. I'm like, man, I didn't know Joe was there.
The recognition that he deserves. This is a hell of a drum.
Yeah.
He's a really good drum.
Exactly.
Thank you, Pete.
And you kind of interchange some musicians. Let me get back to the beautiful thing is that the families bring
the kids.
Yes.
And they're so happy and proud that the organization is recognizing their dad,
their grandfather,
their uncle, their cousin, whatever, and they come in droves, man. I mean, they show up, and that's what's beautiful.
Yeah. And that's the thing that when you bring your children into events. Me growing up, my older brother, sister, and because my dad played with Lloyd Pettis, my parents took us with them, and we enjoyed every minute of it. I mean, we learned from not only just dancing, but then that's when we got into the music. And my dad would tell me, you like it? I said, sure, Dad. And my dad, I'd tell him, where are you going? I want to go play. Where are you going? I'm going to go practice. I will go with you. And it just stayed with me and continued on. And And but this is something that when you bring your children out, it just gives them another stepping stone to say, okay, I want to do that. My grandfather did it. My uncle did it. So, you know, it's their. I mean, it's the future.
Or they might just be inspired by an instrument. You know?
Exactly. You know, you don't take anything away from a child that wants to play music. I mean, I know the younger generation today want to play video games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, my young son is just like, up until now, he's 36 years old. And I just looked at him. I said, son, you know.
Where did I go wrong?
Thank God he's got a wife that really loves him, you know.
You know, for example, Isaac Rodriguez, our DJ.
Simmer Down.
DJ Simmer Down. He comes and participates at our events, and he brings his kids, and I see them over there, and they're, you know, enjoying the music. And the other day he had his kid up there trying to play some of the CDs and whatever. I'm like, listen, you got somebody to take the place. You know,
yeah.
That's what it's about.
Fired.
Well, our kids have tagged along because we all miss holidays, birthdays, or whatever. So they figure if we're not going to be there, they might as well join us, and they come along. Even my daughter goes with me on trips, and my kid has autism, and she doesn't like anybody at all. But even the music, there's maybe a band or two, like she likes La Sombra, Estapo. She likes Devin Banda, you know. There's certain songs that catch her ear that she likes, and she's okay with it, you know. And then
Did she do it Zapito?
No. She thinks I'm an old fart. She thinks I'm as old as the dinosaurs. But then when she sees the interviews or something that we do or take pictures or whatever, she goes, oh, you know that person? And I'm like, yeah.
Mom's
and
cool.
It's like, yeah, mom becomes cool. Mom becomes cool. You know, it's like, okay. You know, and they're like, oh, well, what else do you do? And it's like, oh, okay. So it's pretty cool because we get to interact with our children and kind of, you know, it's everything is like a mustard seed. You plant something and eventually watch it grow. But yeah, the music is a beautiful thing.
I was thrown into, I guess, like I was telling you about my mom, so much because she was a musician. But Albert Sanchez and I always talk about how fortunate and blessed we are at our age and that we're still around. That we've been going, like, listening to these musicians, Tejano music, Chicano music from the very beginning, you know. Like here in Houston, you know, the Terraza and those Simone and those old.
Yeah, my dad played in all the places.
Yeah, our parents used to take it. You know.
And we were ready. Mom says, "Okay, you know, we're gonna go see your dad play." Man, didn't take us that long. Okay,
Ready to go.
Pan American Stardust. You know, and then the Starlight came around, and you know, things like that. But at a young age, I started playing with my grandfather at the age of 10. And that's where I got most of my experience there. I started, you know, working with my grandfather. And then from there on, I started practicing with other bands and garage bands and stuff. And then, you know, you go, you know, went out just with and then you start jumping with other bands.
I think once you get into the group, you never leave it.
No.
You say you retire. And the reason I say that because like Carlos from Grupo Negame, they brought back Latin Image. You know, when they did reunion Latin Image at right there at Rockefellers, the guys in the bands that he brought back, they hadn't touched an instrument in 30 years. It had been 30 years and they got the reunion and they put it together and the guys were so happy that now they're telling Carlos, hey, you get to keep this going.
Yeah.
Hey, we're just doing one reunion now. You know, this is the 30-year reunion. So now, you know, they're going to keep the Latin Image going. You know, so they're going to keep it going and they're going to keep Course Negame going. You know, but he said, yeah, these guys, 30 years they had not touched their instruments, and when they brought the idea of, hey, let's do a reunion, they were like, well, we haven't touched an instrument in 30 years, but, you know, hey, we'll try it, man. Hey, now they can't put them down again, you know, like, hey, you woke us up again, you know. We would keep on going, you know.
I did the same thing a while back. When my kids were growing up, they were in basketball in high school.
Yeah.
You know, they were doing all kinds of stuff. You get busy with them, and then I got out and I was playing with, at the time that I was playing with Gonzalo Perez, Grupo Mezcal. Hello to my compadre Gonzalo. And when I got out, he said, what are you going to do? I said, well, the kids, man, they're growing up. And so finally when they already, going to college and stuff like that. And then I said, you know what? I said, well, I guess I'm going to get back into it. And so I said, well, I'm just going to go buy a set of drums from the pawn shop and stuff like that. My kids look at me and go, Dad, you know damn well you ain't going to buy one from the pawn shop. They knew already, yeah. But 2 weeks later, here I am waiting for that truck to come in. Randy said I ordered out of New Jersey.
More Sombra guys are logging in. Bobby, bass player for
Bobby.
Sombra. What's up, Bobby? Hell of a jam, boys. You should have heard the solo this weekend. Good job, Bobby. Good job tonight. Love you, man.
Also, if I can mention, speaking of Isaac Rodriguez, we're gonna have a car show out there also.
Okay.
Outside in the parking lot, some lowriders. So I forgot to mention that. Courtesy of Chicano Boulevard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. That's gonna be this Sunday.
This Sunday.
Okay. All right.
This Sunday.
All right. Well, y'all make sure you come out Sunday, man, and y'all bring some good money. Buy a program book. Get it autographed by the persons out there. Support this organization. They're doing a good thing. We got to keep it going. So y'all come out there Sunday. Like I said, if you're running late, bring your own lawn chair that we can find somewhere to sit down.
That's right.
What you guys are talking about, it's been packed the past couple of times. It's getting packed. So you either get there early, or you can stand up the whole time, or bring your lawn chair and find somewhere to sit.
Yep.
And bring some money with you. They don't charge you, but hey, leave a donation at the door. Trust me, it'll be worth it.
Well, you can bring the checkbook too.
Hey, bring the checkbook too. Hey, yeah.
Bring the checkbook.
Credit card, lo que sea. They're together. Bitcoin, todo, vámonos. Food stamps y todas las cosas. All right, anything else, Mary Jane, before we leave?
No, we're
Guys,
good.
anything else?
Thank you for having us.
That was a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
It was our
Thank
pleasure
you.
being here. Thank you for having us.
The official Tejano Legends Houston.
Tejano, yes,
Chapter 9.
Chapter 9. Houston, Texas.
This Sunday.
Gracias.
So if there's any musicians out there that would like to get the opportunity to get recognized, send us your bio.
Email address.
The Tejano Legends Houston. It's Tejano Legends HOU9 at AT&T.net.
Okay.
So or just contact us through our Facebook.
Or you're more than welcome to bring it if you come Sunday. Just give it to one of the board members, and we'll make sure it gets to the right place.
Shirley got shout out. Shirley, thank you for your support, sweetheart.
Sister Shirley.
Yeah, he's awesome. She always wears those nice Kango hats.
All right. Well, y'all make sure y'all go check them out. Go on Facebook, check out their page, like their page. They're trying to get their page to grow, so go out there and like it. Maybe y'all do sometimes. They're at the show. Hey, you're here. You want to win this? Come show me you like our page. If you don't, like it right there. I'll give them to like it right there on the spot.
There you go.
We do something with our when we take shirts out to San Antonio. Hey, you want a shirt? Come show me that you liked our page. They come. Hey, well, show me. Oh,
share and like.
They will lie right there. Like it. There you go. Okay, here you go. Here's your shirt.
Share like.
Bobby, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Are you telling me you're coming this Sunday? Is that what you're telling me, Bobby? We talked about this in Chicago.
Okay.
Pete, because he lives in San Antonio. I like what y'all are doing. Can't be a problem for me. I said, no, dude, you got a house up, man. You got my house. I got 2 rooms that are empty. You and his lovely wife out there, and can come by too. I said, man, come on.
Well,
he said,
like I said,
count me in.
These
All right,
these events,
buddy.
you don't know who's gonna show up. That's the problem. That you don't know who's gonna show up.
You
at the
don't,
events.
so you gotta have your camera ready.
Yeah.
I mean, like Mike said, we always extend an invitation to our fellow brothers from the other chapters to
come on
down.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to make it.
Well,
And it's fantastic to see the musicians that are in the city of Houston and the surrounding, around all these little towns, Richmond, Rosenberg, Sugar Land, all these people that are around us. And this is one of the things, what we're trying to do is bring that out.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of talent here in Houston.
Definitely.
All musicians, well, even people watching us from San Antonio that I'm watching right now, y'all more than want to come by too. There's always a place for you on the stage. Always. You're a musician, then you don't have a bass, we'll find one. We got plenty of bass players around. Guitar, we got one. JR, I think, brought about 15 guitar players last time. Hey, who you play for? JR.
He has 7.
He's already got three guitar players here. What am I going to do? Estaba Tony Romo, estaba quien más todavía. I don't know, about 15 guitar players showed up at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Or Galaxy. You go, what's up?
And I told JR, which
It's
was
the
playing
Galaxy
with
Hall
us.
of
He goes,
Fame
I guess
or-
all of them, man. I was like,
They all take turns. They all take turns.
Each one does a note.
Yeah, I thought he's gonna play the Bajo Sexto real well. Who's that guy?
That's Arnold Garza.
Yeah,
Arnold Garza.
Real
Yeah.
clean. I mean, really clean. Wow.
Yeah,
You just never know who's going to show
Yeah,
up.
that's it. You never know who's
Yeah.
going to events. You never know who's going to show up at the events.
Which is, that's
You know?
the beauty of the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Dino, for a great job that you do, brother.
You guys, as long as I breathing and I can health-wise being able to be there, I will. It's because of the music that we do it for.
Yeah.
And what they're doing, what the organization is doing, is honoring the legacy that those forefathers, I call them forefathers from the music, the Tejano music, started. And we want to keep the legacy alive.
And it's not only the artist that feels good, man. It's us that feel good too. Watching them receive what they deserve.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's the beauty of the thing. That's we're loading up equipment and we're talking about, man, that you see the action you got, the family there,
the joy that you bring to the family.
Yeah.
Y los gritos, hay gritos.
I
to
know.
throw, man.
Yeah.
Up and down, bro. I mean, you say the artist's name.
I always tell them, look, some of them, they break down and they show their
Están
emotion.
llorando, yeah.
Like if they were accepting a Grammy
Well, this might be a Grammy.
This is
Grammy
their
then,
Grammy, yeah.
It means a lot to them.
Yeah.
And it means a lot to us that we're able to recognize it.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them we inducted was Gonzalo Perez, and that is one person that I tell you this was so. I mean, he was on a cloud. In fact, I want to say he's still on a cloud. And he was the first one, right? He was the first one that we nominated on the first deal. And
very good.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you this, that he was so honored, and his kids were just like, he's happy. He was just tickled pink, and up until now, you can tell just by his expressions or whatever that. I mean, he was so honored about it. It's not to say, well, this is what I've been waiting for. No, it was the honor that we took out and gave it to him and got recognized for his hard work. And up until now, he's still working. He's still doing his thing.
Yeah, it feels good when people recognize you for your hard work, and stuff that you do,
And I'm sure all the other musicians, same thing. I mean, they got their honor too. Yeah. But like I said, I'm like my compadre, I was just kind of, I saw the expression in his face, and you can just read it all over him.
Oh, yeah. When they
there
go
was no way he was going to hide it, and he wasn't going to hide it either. He was happy.
Yeah.
And up until now, he's still happy.
And then again, just not musicians.
Yeah.
But you got promoters, you got other people that have done something.
Yeah,
to
writers,
promote our music.
writers, and
DJs that show up.
Composers. And it's those people that we want to showcase and honor, and let people know what they've done.
Yep. And it's a good thing when you get up the next day and you say, we did something good.
Yeah,
we did
definitely.
it. That's the good thing. All the work, the hard work you do into it and stuff like that, it doesn't matter.
The back cakes, all the been gay at night.
You got it beat, I think so.
Like I always say,
picked it up earlier, that was before everything started.
We're not musicians, but we're DJs. And I always tell people, look, we're always the first ones there, and we're the last ones to leave.
Mike hit on me last time, bro. Mike, I'm gonna throw Mike under the bus right now. He hit on me.
Oh man,
he hit on me. Me and Sam were over there loading up. He comes down, Mike. He was wrapping up a drumstick. Wrapping up a drumstick, bro. I said, guys, don't. I got those Vegas right on that one, bro.
Yeah,
Vegas. What's Mike? Goes in this bag. What happened, Mike? What happened? Ayúdame, Mike. I feel, hey, bro, it's hot.
That was a real hot day.
That was a real hot day.
112.
Yeah.
It was hot, man. My face was red, bro.
We know, yeah. We go through that when we do the Battle of Badges in Galveston.
Oh my gosh.
That's a 2-day event that we do, and we're the first ones there, and we're the last ones to leave when the event's over. We go back to our room at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
After we tear down all our equipment that we have.
Wow.
You know?
Yes.
Because I mean, we have a big production that we have lights and TVs and projectors.
So it's a big production.
It's a big production.
It's a big production.
Yeah.
And,
But
you know, I mean, they've been. How many years have y'all been?
we're going on 10 years.
10 years.
Next year we'll celebrate our 10-year anniversary. That's what we're talking about.
That's
Oh, Battle of Badges? Oh,
around 6 years.
7 years. I looked on 7 years.
7
years.
I think.
Yeah. It'll be 7 years.
And that's another big community event, you know. And that's, you know, that's what these guys are all about. They participate, you know. For example, the Marine Corps, Toys for Tots,
Toys for Tots,
you
yeah.
guys. Just so many, you know.
Yeah, we got some.
Go out to the Honolulu.
We do the Honolulu, and now we started with Linda Escobar for her Veterano Festival, South Texas Conjunto Association, Fanfare.
Fanfare.
Yeah, they planned for 5 years around the stage.
Yeah,
I do not regret it.
Yeah, we try to do a lot. We try to do a lot for the community. We try, like I said, sometimes it's hard to, you know, we get invited so much. It's hard sometimes, you know, to try and make all events. You know, it's just sometimes hard.
Yeah.
You know,
Schedules and work.
Yeah,
and all
sometimes
that.
he's at one event, me and her at another event. You know, we try to split it up sometimes. You know, but we like to go as a group.
Yeah.
And everywhere we go, we go as a group. You know, we have to go and lead as a group. That's what we do.
And a lot of time it's pro bono.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, a lot of it,
Yeah.
a lot of it is, but
Get
we do a lot of stuff for free, but we do it. We like to help the organizations that are genuinely authentic, that honor, recognize the musicians and the industry.
You gotta watch that cowboy.
Yes. You know, so we pride ourselves, you know, so we're very picky on the organizations that we work with, because we want to make sure that our name and their name, we live up to the integrity, you know, and the mission statement of what they represent.
We take care of our name. We work very hard to have our name where it's at. I think I can say here that we're one of the few radio stations that people try to find something wrong with the station. Hey, look, they did this wrong. They can't find it.
Well, they got a lot of hard work.
They can't find it because when we go, we're professional. Mm-hmm. You know, we respect people, and that's how we do it. And you know,
unless you make me mad, then I feed you to my alligator.
And that's just a lot for you. That's just a lot about you. I always tell people, you know, I may have differences with people, but at the end of the day, I try to treat everybody with dignity and respect.
Yeah, we do that.
And when you choose somebody to support, like I've done with these guys, Mike especially, I mean, I can tell you, you know, we might have differences of opinion or whatever, but he's a stand-up guy. And like I said, we're fortunate that he was able to take over the reins, so to speak, and keep this thing rolling. And only God knows where it will take us, but hopefully to bigger and better things, you know.
Well, y'all's help too.
With your support, yeah.
We really, really appreciate you guys having us here today.
Well, y'all come out this Sunday, man. Y'all come out and support this great organization. Bring your checkbooks. Bring your dancing shoes, because from the looks of it, there's gonna be a lot of great music. Come out there and dance and have a good time. You know, come out there and have a good time and enjoy it. You know, so you know, we hope see you out there this Sunday. You know. All right.
You might win a bottle. You never know what you might win. We're going to take
There's plenty of raffles to bring somebody for the raffles. You know, the girls gonna have out there some raffles out there. So hey,
3 for $10.
Yes, so BYOB things.
Yes, yeah.
People can bring
their bottle.
Yeah, they sell
but they can't bring
a
setup.
Yeah, okay. So they sell beer there and they sell the setup, but they don't sell no liquor. You can bring your own bottle. So y'all can bring your own and your own chair. There you go.
I gotta save this for Sunday.
There you go. All right,
gonna be enough?
No.
All right, with that being said, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Your boy DJ Fluffy, the King of the Airways, along with the Divas, and of course the Tejano Legends of Houston, the official Tejano Legends of Houston, here with us. We want to thank everybody for coming out. We hope you enjoy the show. Dino, there you go. And then and Dino for coming out. Man, like I said, it was a great surprise. Like I said, well, I would say you never know who's gonna show up here at the station. You never know who's gonna show up at the station. So it's a great honor having Dino here with us. You know, that's my brother right there. a mentor, my brother. You know, I love that guy to death,
The
man.
storm should have been an indicator, right?
Something's brewing out there. Something's brewing out there.
Dino came for the chicken. Came for the chicken nuggets.
All right, well, we'll see y'all next Friday. Once again, we'll see y'all. Before DJ for the King of the Airways. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
This is your boy, Light Jockey Mike, and I just wanted to thank you for supporting SCP Radio. That's the end of our show, but please be sure to check us out on SpaceCadetPro.com, where you will be able to watch our videos, find and like all of our social media accounts, and chat with us. While you are there, click on the radio tab, where you will be able to see the show schedule and all of the different ways to reach us. You can also listen to us from there if you are on a PC or laptop. Thanks again, and remember, we are the future in entertainment.